some of the games that we do during the regular season, and Mangum and Hobart played that not long ago. They allow them to play a little bit more. I think we're going to see a more physical style here this evening.
Yeah. I think these officials will probably understand what these two want to do, and they'll oblige them.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how Richard Club responds to that.
Yeah. Well, are we getting ready to have a little...
Well, yeah, we've got Raven Cade, who does a great job holding court here. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back and get ready for your starting lineups and your opening tap as we've got Hobart and Luther. It is Championship Saturday night, and we are the Fox Radio Network.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Friends, veteran banker Ben Meinert has joined the team at Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, Ben has 20 years banking experience all right here in southwest Oklahoma. See Ben for any kind of ag loan, cattle, land, whatever you need for the farm or ranch, Ben's there to help. And Ben joins Keith Gray and Eric Morgert as the loan officers at Great Plains Bank. Listen, come see Ben. If you've got an idea and it's a doable deal, we'll doggone sure do it. So come see Vice President Ben Meinert now at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC. Friends, there's a new farmer's insurance agent in Hobart, Josh Wald. He's taken over for the veteran agent Jack Hogg, who's retiring. Josh is a young, bright guy. Jack's a bright guy, but he ain't so young. Josh will work hard to find you the policy you need. Homeowner's insurance, automobile, renter's insurance, life insurance, whatever you need. Josh represents a strong company in farmers. He'll find you the right policy at the right price. Come get a quote and meet Josh Wald, your new farmer's insurance agent at 901 South Main in Hobart. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 580-726-3077. Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats and all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck Bearcats from Larry and Barbara Stewart. Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532.
All right, welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College, and Hobart being introduced first. And the Lady Cats in their road blue uniforms with the yellow numerals and yellow trim. Sky Norris will get this started in the backcourt for Richard Carney. She'll be joined by J.C. Funkhauser, Josie and Hallie Carney, and Jaden Bowen. So it's Norris, Funkhauser, and Bowen. Carney squared to begin the ball game for Hobart. They'll work on the left end of your viewing and or listening device. I got tickled. I talked to Katie a little while ago, and she said to me, she goes, this is really hard nowadays with my kids playing. Used to be able to sit on the bench with Richard or the boys and keep the book, and it was no big deal, but certainly different now.
It is totally different, Michael. I don't know if you've experienced that. I've got 3 of my own and 1 is still in school. And doing this, I mean, when you get this off, it is different. When you have those kids playing, it's different.
What about Richard? And we've both known him for a long time.
Oh, man.
I mean, is he able to flip that switch, do you think? I mean, he'd never admit to us one way or the other, but do you think he can from dad to coach?
Yeah, Rich is a pretty unique individual to begin with anyway. He's just so flatlined, and I think that people don't – he's kind of like Luke Broadbent. We were talking about it up in the stands. I think for people that don't know those guys like that, they look at him and go, man, that's just a big, mean guy.
Yeah.
And they are, I think Marley Broadbent said it best. Like Luke, just a big marshmallow.
Yeah.
And that's what Richard is.
Yeah.
If you don't, just a big-hearted, good guy, but a little gruff and a little rough.
That's a nice way of putting it.
There you go.
Ashton Barnett going to jump center for Luther. Her opposite number is Hallie Carney. They put 8 minutes on the clock. The championship Saturday night underway on the Fox Radio Network as the tap going to be controlled by Hobart. Quickly, they'll get it into the front court. Josie, who can get hot from the outside, going to go baseline underneath the basket, put up the shot, couldn't get it to go, got her own rebound, stepped into traffic and got tied up. We'll get a jump ball.
Yeah, you hit it on the head, Michael. She does so many things for the Bearcats. Not limited in anything. She handles it good, defends well, scores from all areas, and we just needed her to not bring that one down and go straight up.
Halen Browning gets the start in the backcourt for the Lady Lions. Harley Jones and Darcy Roy, Ashton Barnett, and Haley Coleman, the starting five for the Lady Lions in their home white uniforms with the red numerals and the black trim, and a 3-ball on the way that does not go. And Hallie will climb the ladder and go get the rebound.
She has been wiping the window all weekend long, Michael.
And of the two, she's the physical one.
She is. She's got sharp elbows, sharp knees. You just don't want to be around her.
Josie in the corner, right side, looking for Hallie inside, makes the catch, loses it, tried to save it, couldn't get it done. The tape job on her right hand, help me understand, what's that about?
I would assume that, I bet she took one on the end of the finger and one of them's fatter than the other, is my guess. I didn't hear anything about it.
So somebody who
jammed finger.
Somebody who plays inside like she does that really affect her game that much?
I don't think. I think she'll be fine.
Off the bounce here, Barnett, they'll go inside, now kick it back out over the top. 3-ball on the way for the Lady Lions, off the mark for Roy, and the rebound going to be taken away by Funkhauser, and then she'll get grabbed on the arm by Halen Browning. So number 1 on Browning and number 1 on Luther here. 6:47 left in the first. To our right, a great contingent from the Hobart student section. They're going to be fun all night long.
Yeah. I think the crowd will only grow because we know what's coming in about an hour and a half, don't we?
Steal out high. Here's a run out now for Browning. Halen going to drive and get fouled. I like the foul by Sky Norris.
Sure was. Good foul. Make her go on him from the stripe. Lady Cats a little lackadaisical with the ball here early in the first minute and a half. Maybe a shot of nerves early to get settled in here.
Well, what about the idea, though, of sitting around all day long as well?
Yep. But, Luther is a long ways from home, and I think they had to sit on these hard bleachers longer than the Lady Cats did.
You've got a good point there. First free throw, no good for Browning. Halen will get one more. It's on its way, and this one is good. And we've got somebody in the scoring column. 1-0 ball game, 6:37 here in quarter number 1. And again, we've got you all along the Fox Radio Network, KTJS, Classic Hits 97.7. Why not? Championship Saturday night. Got to love that kind of stuff. Good-looking shot there, fight. J.C. Funkhauser. I love the way that Funkhauser squares herself up.
She is playing with a lot of confidence, Michael. She's really formed a nice little mid-range game, and once she gets to her spot, she's pretty effective.
Good defense out high by Norris to deny. Now Harley Jones will run the offense as Hobart leads it 2-1 early on. Good to have you alongside. By the way, Fran Lively, Michelle Keelan-Gelner are here. And there's a missed shot, a rebound taken away by the Lady Cats. Jamie Talley and Tyler Winters checking in. Hello to them. Dangerous pass.
Oh, he missed that one.
Yeah. No, they said that Sky went into the backcourt, but she did not.
She did not. And he had a better view of that than we did.
Yeah. I mean, he was right along to he being the official. So we do have 3 officials here. Do you like that?
I do, as long as there's 3 of them that aren't bad.
Crossover out high. That's a great move by Browning.
It was a really good move. These
goodness.
guards are really impressive, and they really get out and contest, too.
Full court pressure defense now for this group from Luther. Blank Crawford, by the way, checking in. He says hello to you and I.
Yeah, well, tell Blank that we got Chad Fox on the camera, so he won't be ripping me and my camera work.
Yeah, there was, over in the hospitality room early, there was some discussion about camera work.
I'm bad at it.
Is that what it is?
I'm really bad at it.
All right. So if there's any issue tonight, it's Chad Fox.
Chad Fox's
okay,
fault,
we've got it.
Which there won't be an issue.
Browning into the front court. She's got all 3. She'll collide with Norris, and a tripping foul going to be called on Sky. That'll be her second.
Yeah.
And team foul number 2 on Hobart. And quickly off the bench now for the Lady Cats will come Raiden Salazar.
Tell you what, that is not what Rich wanted to see. Our floor general getting 2 against this heavy pressure early.
And you talk about that floor general, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yes. She does such a great job controlling tempo for us, and we like to change paces. See, and this one here does a good job keeping us in go get 'em mode.
Browning inside, good pass there. Josie thought she had a block, said they got the arm, and Ashton Barnett will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Josie, going to be her first of the night, and team foul number 3 whistled against Hobart. So at the line to shoot 2 will be Ashton Barnett. First one, Barnett spins in and out. She'll get 1 more.
A little flat there on that one.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah. Well, they're active.
5:04 left in the first. 3-2 ball game. Second free throw, no good.
See there?
Yeah,
Chasing down a loose one.
You called it. Lady Lions with a rebound.
Let's
now
go.
a steal
Run,
by
Raiden.
Casey.
Look at her run.
Funkhauser out in front to Salazar and through her hands and out of bounds.
Little behind her.
Boy, you like that one going down the floor,
dude,
though,
you can see Raiden right here sprinting as hard as she could to help.
So the turnover now going to give it back to Luther. They lead it 3-2, 4:45 left here in quarter number one. Pleasure to have you alongside on this championship Saturday night. I'm going to reset out high for the Lady Lions. Barnett way on top. Now she'll run a weave. They'll go inside.
There she is. There she is.
An offensive foul going to be called. Great job there by Hobart and Jaden Bowen. Charge is the call. Got that on Darcy Ray. That'll be her first. And team foul number 2 called on Luther. Good job by Jaden to get in there and set up shot and take it. Got to watch that 10-second count now. High throw, and Josie can't handle it. It'll go out of bounds.
There's a product of our point guard. And we love Raiden Salazar and the things she does, but that right there is a product of having our point guard having 2 fouls and sitting by Rich.
Jody Minert wants to say hello. She's joined us here tonight. Off-balance shot there. Well off the mark for Browning, and the rebound taken away by Hallie, and then the ball kicked out of bounds. See how they handle this pressure, man. A little bit of problems early on with the full court pressure defense.
Yeah, this is good for we need to see this. I mean, in my opinion, this is a little bit of our kryptonite. This could be handling pressure.
Inbounds pass caught by Salazar. She's double teamed into the front court to JC. Funkhauser now on the dribble. Picked up out high by Darcy Roy. Midway point, quarter number 1, 3-2 ball game. It is
I like this offense.
Josie going to attack the glass, missed the shot, battle for the rebound, taken away by Luther. Now they want to run. That's not their point guard, though, and Barnett will slow things down here on the near side. Good job by Hobart to get back defensively.
Very good job.
Browning between the 2 circles. Salazar picks her up. Now they'll slow it down to Roy. Run a little weave out high, trying to get somebody clear. Open on the near side was Roy, but closed out quickly by Funkhauser. And now Luther will reset. That is a deep 3 there. And Josie with the rebound. Browning. That was Steph Curry land there, yeah. West is saying, let's slow things down. Bowen in the front court. Dangerous pass. Going to be taken away by Browning. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll attack anyhow. Put it up in the left hand, get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. And, boy, Richard's body language to her right says it all right now.
Yeah. Could see this one kind of developing, and Sky over there. Even if Sky's in there, with these kids that Luther brings down here, Josie needs to settle in and be who she is. This is her kind of basketball game right here. She's going to have tons of lanes to drive and use her length and find other people.
By the way, that foul was on J.C. Funkhauser, her first. Second free throw good, 4-2, 3:11 left in the first. It's a 2-point lead on a championship Saturday night for Luther over Hobart.
The Bigger Burger in Hobart has been a part of Hobart for well over 50 years. We're still going strong, serving great food, giving you great service. Check out our mini specials, food and drink. Just call us your order, 726-5300. Drive through, pick it up, never leave your car. Thousands, I mean thousands, have thoroughly enjoyed the Bigger Burger for many, many years. Why don't you join them? Call us 726-5300.
That timeout was taken by Luther, but I think that's a good timeout if you're a Hobart fan.
I would tend to agree.
3:11 left here in quarter number 1. It gives Richard an opportunity to set up a play coming out of the timeout.
You need to settle down, give her some space.
Salazar will get the inbounds pass quickly into the front court to Hallie. She's got it at the right hash mark. Now to Jaden Bowen from 10, and it goes. Jaden Bowen. First 2 of the ball game for Jaden. 4-4, 2:50 and running in the first quarter of play. Crystal Mahoney Hill says, come on, girls, handle the ball.
There's a passionate one for you.
That was a walk. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say. They've been calling that the whole time of this tournament. And Barnett with that little shuffle of the feet. Get a substitution now for Richard. C.J. Spencer will come in, and Jaden Bowen will sit down.
Jaden a quick break, and Sajaya comes in. And she is a ball of fire as well. Works really well with Raiden and gets out and runs and defends good.
Couldn't handle that pass through her hands and out of bounds. 2:36 left in the first. We're tied at 4. Luther and Hobart in the girls' championship of the Tri-County. And coming up next, it'll be the boys' championship. It'll be Rock'em Sock'em time as Mangum and Hobart will square off. They played
that old deal
about a week and a half ago, and it'll be wild,
yep.
No doubt about it. Here a little bit sedate almost as popping out and getting it is Coleman.
Deep three.
And another long three, no good. Coleman there for the putback, and she'll get it to go down. Nobody put a body on the big center, and she knocked it down.
She's got her hands on a couple of tip balls.
Boy, an inbounds pass. Richard wanting a foul, not getting it. We've got bodies all over the place. And finally a whistle is called. Oh, and they called it on Hallie, and that is not going to make Richard happy at all.
Hallie's picked up her first. I think Josie has one as well.
Team foul number 5 at the 2-minute mark.
This one is physical, bud.
6-4 ball game. Lady Lions on top. They'll fire it inside. Pass caught by Barnett, and then Barnett had it knocked out of her hands. It'll still be Luther basketball. Bowen, that quick timeout on the bench, and she's back into the ball game. I'm going to say hi to Gwen Hall Davidson, who has checked in. Perry Leanne Hayner has checked in as well.
It is going to be hard for Rich to find minutes to
150 left deep. Here, and a deep three knocked down by Coleman. She's got 5, and that makes it 9-4 with 1:40 left in the first. Salazar in front of us, double teamed, had the ball knocked out of her hands, and now a run out for Browning. She'll lay it up and in. Halen Browning lays it up and in, and a timeout going to be taken by Richard. 1:30 left in the first. It's an 11-4 lead. Luther over Hobart here on the Fox Radio Network.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
11-4 our score. 1:30 left in the first quarter of play. Luther in front of Hobart. Gonna let you coach a little bit, Wes.
Yeah.
What's Richard telling his kids during that timeout?
He's telling them to value the basketball as much as they can, and he's getting Sky ready, talking to her about whenever you go back in here in just a second, you've got 2, and we got to have you play smart. And he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to leave her over there much longer.
I would say he will probably leave her through the end of the first quarter, right?
Maybe.
Bring her in for the
another
second.
turnover, and I think it may bounce her over here with us pretty quick.
All right, Josie, she'll go to Salazar. Got to watch that 10-second count. Salazar tied up, and there it is. 10-second count called. And Richard having that conversation. So Luther will inbound across the way with 1:20 showing on the clock and leading by 7, 11-4.
And we have yet to play basketball down here in a while. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
You bring a good point. It's been on the right end of your listening and or viewing device here a bunch. You're right. Darcy Roy out high. She'll go out on the wing now to Barnett. Give and go inside. Barnett can't handle the pass. It's near the timeline. Picked up by Jones. Harley, skip pass inside. Now back outside. 3-ball Roy. Front of the iron doesn't go. She'll go get her own long rebound and reset now for Luther. At the free throw line, that's Maggie Vincent who just checked in. Vincent will go to Coleman. And Coleman going to get grabbed on the arm. Foul, as you can hear west of the background, on Hallie. That'll be her second. And team foul number 6 already on Hobart. Substitution now back into the ball game. Halen Browning. And setting down will be Maggie Vincent. Vincent just coming in for a cup of coffee, giving Browning an opportunity to catch a breather on the bench.
Our little old gals are stacking the deck against us early here.
3-ball right
Grab
side.
that.
Browning didn't get it to go, and Bowen with a rebound. And now her pass too tall, and a foul on Salazar. Radin couldn't help that one.
No.
She just trying to hustle and get the basketball on the errant pass. And we'll get a 1-and-1 opportunity now as we call the foul on Salazar, and then on Radin, her first. Team foul number 7. So a couple of substitutions as back into the ballgame, Maggie Vincent. Kuhlman will sit down. Salazar takes his seat for Hobart. And Sky Norris, with those 2 fouls, have come back into the ballgame. So at the line to shoot 1-1 is Darcy Roy. Roy got the first. She'll have one more.
Yep.
Crystal Mahoney Hills coaching up, says block out and get a rebound. I like it.
That's exactly what they need to do, Crystal. And somehow get the basketball down here and see if we can't get an offensive set and getting some rhythm somehow, some way.
Second free throw is good. You're right. Got to get it in the offensive end of the floor. That'll make it 13-4, 36.5 left in the first quarter of play. Inbounds pass to Norris. Sky, she'll go to Josie, and a bump and a bang across the way. The foul going to be called on Ashton Barnett. That'll be the first on Barnett. Team foul number 3 on Luther.
We're getting closer to crossing that half line.
Almost there. And in fact, now across the timeline comes Sky. They'll reset between the two circles to Bowen. Now give it up to Josie. Josie asking for a screen from Hallie.
There it is.
And will fire the three. Comes up short. Nobody in a blue shirt to rebound. Richard saying go rebound, but nobody was there. So here comes Roy and company across the timeline. Down to 5 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Roy looking for space. She'll give it to a streaking Jones. Jones will bobble and the quarter will end with Luther on top. 13 for the Lady Lions, 4 for Hobart. We're back for quarter number 2 of Championship Saturday night for the Tri-County on the Fox Radio Network.
Chaplin family, Chaplin Kettle Company in Hobart, are plenty proud to support our youth. Ball games, in the showroom, in the classroom. Our young people try hard, they work hard, they do a great job. Betty Chaplin and family are proud of these young people. Show your support any way you possibly can. And good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Betty Chaplin and family, Chaplin Cattle Company of Hobart.
Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Klink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Klink Supermarket in Hobart.
And welcome back to Western Oklahoma State College. Quarter number 2 about to unfold between Hobart and Luther in the girls' championship of the Tri-County. It'll be Josie Carney, Hallie Carney, Jaden Bowen, along with Sky Norris, and the final member of that 5, J.C. Funkhauser, out there for Hobart as they work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Norris inside, and a double dribble going to be called. Yeah.
They're speeding us up and turning us over.
Yeah, and Sky wanted to make that pass a tick sooner, and I don't think the recipient was ready, and that's why she got that offhand on there. So Luther will get it back, up 13-4, 7:45 left in the first half of play, and a screen and a shot, and it's missed by Browning, rebounded by Carney.
And Sky was lucky to not pick up her third.
I knew that's what that O was all about. Norris in front of us. She'll hand it off to JC, now back to Bowen. Jaden looking inside, nothing there, leaves it for Funkhauser. Gets a screen from Hallie, who rolls off of it, and the pass is too tall. Great idea. The execution not there, and Maggie Benson will come up with a loose basketball.
Your eyes saw it like mine.
Give and go inside
there
here.
She
Tough
is.
Shot.
Oh!
A blocking foul going to be called on Bowen. Count the bucket for Jones.
Was she under the circle there, Michael? Did she look like that? She looked like she was high enough.
It looked like it was a pretty good set by Bowen. That'll be the first on Jaden. 8 now on Hobart, and to the line for old-fashioned three-point play. Harley Jones. 4 of 8 already. 8 free throws tried by Luther, and here comes number 9. And it's good. So it makes it a 16-4 ball game. 7:15 left in the first half of play. Hobart doesn't have a bucket since that little jump shot by Funkhauser way back in quarter number 1. Norris gets knocked down. Ball going to be taken away. Run out for Luther, and 2 more for the Lady Lions. Harley Jones has got 5 unanswered. Timeout taken by Richard. 7:04 left in the half. 18-4. Luther on top on the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, if you have a project you need help with, if it's got to do with any kind of welding or land clearing or pond work, you need Terry Heath at Cowboy Welding. Any and all kinds of welding. Plus, Terry can do land clearing, mesquite tree removal, pond work, whether it's repaired or replaced or built. Terry Heath has the experience and the know-how to do it and do it right. Call Terry Heath, 580-515-3149. Terry Heath, Cowboy Welding. Call him, 580-515-3149.
Lady Cats need to lasso some points. They trail 18-4, 7:04 left in the first half of play. And Josie will get the inbounds pass to Sky. Norris hounded in the backcourt, fires into the front court to Bowen. Jaden over the top to Hallie on the baseline. Didn't have anything there. Gives up the dribble and a reset out high now to Bowen. Luther really overplaying on the defensive end. Jaden from 15 and it goes.
Well, that was a big shot to stop the bleeding there for a moment.
Gives them a chance to play some defense in the backcourt. We'll get a hold. I thought that was going to be a jump ball, and they've picked up number 3 on Sky now. Oh, no, they didn't call it on Sky. They called it on Funkhauser instead, so that's a bit of a break.
It appeared to me that Sky was the one tying her up and maybe had a bit of her arm.
So that's 2 now on JC, 9 against Hobart, and to the foul line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Well,
Browning.
There sure hasn't been anything fancy about how they've built this lead. It's just been through good old-fashioned hard work, pressure, and defense creating offense.
Missed free throw there and tracked down by Hobart, and that's a good sign. Jaden in the middle of the floor to Norris. Sky directing traffic. Got to come through 2 defenders. Does. Goes through a third. Gives it to Josie, who loses the ball. And a fast break opportunity on the other end. Boom. Big time foul there by Bowen. And we will get 2 shots here. Looks like going to the free throw line will be Darcy Roy.
She got all of her on that one.
That'll be 2 on Jaden. Team foul number 10 called on Hobart. So 2 shots here for Harley Jones. Makes the first. Jones will get 1 more. Substitution now as JC will sit down. Funkhauser replaced by Raiden Salazar. 18-6, 6:20 left in the half. Second free throw, no good. And the rebound taken by Bowen, and she'll get fouled. Called a whistle on S. and Barnett. That'll be 2 on Barnett. 4th team foul on Luther. And the Lady Lions will make a substitution now. Barnett will sit down. Maggie Vincent will take her place.
He keeps them fresh and rotated so he can stay in them.
Norris, middle of the court to Salazar, who got ran over from behind by Halen Browning. And that'll be 2 on Browning and 5 now on Luther. So with Hobart able to push the ball up across the timeline, more active and getting some more fouls now. Whenever they, when they were taking the other end of the floor, Luther had like 1 foul.
There's a good flare screen in the corner.
Josie 3, no. Long rebound, Browning for Luther, wants to run. Browning out in front of the pack. She'll stop, crossover, lose the ball, and the foul going to be called. And Hallie says that was a travel, but it may be a foul on her instead. Let's see. No, they've called it instead on Josie. That'll be her second. And that'll be 11 now on Hobart.
You have to do a better job when they get in transition, stopping the ball, at least rerouting them to make them pitch it or something. She's just downhill starting right here 3/4 court. Nobody's stopping her.
Browning hits the first. She'll get 1 more, 19-6. JC going to come back into the ball game. And also back into the contest, Spencer. CJ will come in as Josie sits down, and so does Jaden Bowen. 5:57 left in the first half of play, 19-6. Hobart trailing Luther.
And a little shell-shocked. You can just kind of see the looks on their faces. They just long and like just, hey, we are in a battle here.
Darcy Roy back in. Carter Boydston comes in for the first time as well for Luther. And out in front, Spencer. She's got numbers. Great pass. Hallie with the catch and the lay-in. That's how you run a fast break.
That's it.
And traveling in the backcourt. So you make a bucket, then you get to play a little defense afterwards.
And Sky is flirting. And you know, you've watched enough basketball to know that sometimes kids are just it's just right out here where everybody can see it.
Yep. Salazar thought about the 3, puts the ball on the floor and goes to Josie, who will get shoved from behind. Check the foul here. And I believe that'll be on Coleman. Let's see. Yeah, it is. And that'll be team foul number 6 on this group from Luther. They lead 20-8. 5:25 left in the second period. Funkhauser for 3, and it wouldn't go down. And on the rebound, we're going to get a jump ball. That's a good effort by Salazar to get in there and tie that up for the jump ball.
She is as good a girl out here, Michael, at finding creases and cracks to find offensive rebounds. She's got a terrific nose for the ball.
Timeout going to be taken by Luther as the trap was there. And Carter Boyson was ready to turn it over. Timeout taken here. 5:15 left in the half. Luther 20-8 on the Fox Radio Network.
The weather may change, but you can still feel the heat. Make a touchdown with sizzling hot savings on all 2021 Rams and Jeeps from Cummins and Weatherford. Like the 2021 Dodge Ram 2500 Tradesman Crew Cab or a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4. Best service, unbelievable pricing. So don't miss the Ram Power Days and Jeep Adventure Days events at Cummins. Don't miss the Cummins Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram sales event in Weatherford off I-40 and Airport Road and online at CumminsChrysler.com. See dealer for details.
5:15 left here in the first half of play. Luther with the ball to our left. They will inbound. And that is Harley Jones. She will go to Darcy Roy. 20-8 ball game. Boy, nearly lost it. Now did. Good hands, but there to pick it up will be Carter Boyson. Boyson in the right place at the right time. And Luther will maintain possession. At the free throw line, a little give and go. Vincent went inside, shot no good. Rebound taken away by Hobart, and we'll get a foul in the backcourt, and that'll be 1-1 on the other end. CJ going to get an opportunity. Darcy Roy picks up the personal.
Okay.
That'll be the second on Darcy. Team foul number 7 called on Luther, and a 1-1 opportunity now for CJ Spencer.
Do we have any substitution while I was turning my head, Michael? I noticed both teams are pretty small right here, and I was wondering.
CJ's free throw, no good.
Yeah.
Battle for the rebound, and Funkhauser will get it. Good job by Funkhauser. JC keeping that one alive.
So move this ball around, see if we can't get Hallie on the block.
And there's a reach-in foul. Funkhauser going to go to the line to shoot 1-1. So now the foul's beginning to even out a little bit.
Are.
That's 3 on Roy and 8 on Luther. So she will set Roy well, and Ashton Barnett will come back in.
And Luther will go a little bigger.
You mentioned the 5 on the floor, and Funkhauser at the line to shoot 1-1. JC won't get it to spin in, and the rebound
Look at
going to be
Sky
taken
Norris
away.
sliding underneath.
And a timeout taken by Richard. He's going to get it. Luther thought they had a jump ball.
Yeah.
4:37 left in the half, 20-8. It's Hobart trailing Luther here on Championship Saturday Night, Fox Radio Network.
And Todd Duff Brothers Power Plus Cattle Company are again proud to support our youth. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, supporting our youth in sports, in the showroom, academically. Proud of their efforts throughout the school year. Attend the ball games you can and the livestock shows, and let these students know that you support them. And go Bearcats from Kirk and Todd Duff. Duff Brothers Power Plus Cattle Company, sale facility just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
4:37 left in the half. Hobart to inbound underneath their own glass, and Salazar will go over the top. And good job by Hallie to keep that one alive. She went to Norris. Norris got a deflected pass. You're right, they did have numbers. Hobart couldn't take advantage of it. 4:25 left in the half. Up top with the basketball, they've got it. Does Hobart. Baseline move here and travel. Yeah, took an extra step.
Raiden, so quick, she tends to shuffle right before she puts it on the deck to take off.
Marcia Woods-Ard, one of our favorites. If we can make our free throws and stop the clock, it will help us get back in the game. Lob over the top on the no-look pass. Coleman had it knocked out of her hands. And with 4:07 left in the half, it'll stay 20-8. And even though, Wes, it's a 12-point ball game, it doesn't feel like Hobart is that far behind.
No, at 20-4, it felt terrible. Now at 20-8, you think, we get a couple of buckets, maybe knock this thing to 6-8, and, you're all right.
Inbounds pass to Jones. Harley double team. Diagonal pass caught by Browning. Browning running the offense out high. She is picked up top by Sky, and Norris got to be careful with those 2 fouls. Now a deep 3, Browning, and that was good. Wow.
From about 24 foot out here.
And we were right in line with that one. Could see it was going to go down all the way. 23-8. And CJ into the front court. Spins and throws a no-look pass, and it's going to get taken away. Now a baseball pass over the top to Browning, and she'll lay it up and in. Browning with 5 unanswered.
Luther in this press been very effective and right on it again.
Jones with another steal. Back to Browning, and she'll lay it up and in. Browning now with 7 in a row for Luther. And suddenly it's 27-8. A moment ago, it was 20-8.
Suddenly is exactly correct.
Norris, good pass in the front court to Spencer. She'll throw it up from 10, not get it to go, and Carney going to get called for a push.
It's generally when you get those kind of fouls amidst a run against you.
And on Hallie, that's going to be her 3rd. And we'll have free throws on the other end. As Josie will check in, also Jaden will check in, but they shouldn't. It's a 2-shot situation. Now they're going to let them do it anyhow. All righty then.
It's Saturday.
Browning to the line to shoot 2. Well, there you go. 27-8 our score. First good, and one more for Browning, who has really been she's the reason for this 8-0 run. Got all 8 points during the run. Second one on the way, good. So Browning has given her club a 29-8 lead, and she'll sit down for her efforts.
And bring some more fresh ones in to get out and run and create tons of pressure.
Maggie Vinson, the freshman, does come in, and there's that pressure. Shot put up, didn't go on the steal, Barnett, and then she'll get fouled. Oh, they called the foul on Barnett. How about that? Wow. That'll be 3 on Barnett, and number 9 called on Luther. So we'll go to the other end and shoot 1-1.
Tell you what, Ashton Barnett has just been all over the place in the middle of this press.
And just a junior.
Very impressive looking athlete.
So Rayton will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Exactly 3 minutes left in the first half of play. Front end on the way, and Salazar will not get it to go. The ball rolls off one of the Luther players, and Maggie Benson can't keep it from going out of bounds. By the way, Halen Browning back in there, and sitting down will be Barnett. Also, Salazar will have to come out. She took a shot to the chops, maybe bleeding a little bit.
Looks like she is bleeding from the nose a little bit.
And we
Quite a bit.
May have some blood on the floor, and we do, and we're going to have to take a timeout to clean that up. So 3 minutes left in the first half of play. 29 on the board for Luther, 8 for Hobart. Timeout here on the Fox Radio Network.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View. The staff and membership of First Baptist Church in Hobart are proud of our youth, proud to be a sponsor of Bearcat and Lady Bearcat sports teams. Attend the games and support these fine young people, and Pastor Thomas Miller invites you to visit First Baptist Church. You're always welcome. Our goal is to proclaim the gospel and minister to the people of our community. Again, we're proud to be Bearcat boosters, First Baptist Church in Hobart. Friends, How long has it been since you've been in the flower shop on Main Street in Hobart, Oklahoma? I'll tell you what, that's way under too long. You want to send flowers to someone you love, someone special? Lori will fix you up. She's got lots of experience in the floral business. She'll find beautiful green plants. She's got bouquets, lots of home decor, and many other gift ideas. You only need one flower shop, friends, and it's on Main Street in Hobart, Oklahoma. So come see Lori, one of the sweetest ladies in Hobart, Oklahoma, or any other town. You'll just love Lori. Come do business at the flower shop on Main. Phone 580-726-2242.
Got a stoppage of play here because of some blood out on the floor, and they're still looking for the proper equipment to clean that stuff up. Wes, I'm going to struggle with this last name, so you'll know it. Kathy Home. Okay.
Yeah.
I was afraid to go out there and say that. So
Kathy and
Home.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, longtime Bearcat coach. He's Bearcat legend.
Okay. About ready to come back to action. I wanted to say, you've got your OSU shirt on. It's my understanding Cowboys got a big win today in the Big 12 against Iowa State.
Yeah, we were looking at that a while ago.
Also in the Big 12, second time in as many games, Kansas loses at home. Beaten today by TCU, and beaten soundly.
The best basketball game I saw maybe in 10 years was TCU Baylor about 2 weeks ago. There's a run out by
Browning. Yeah, 2 more for Halen. She'll make it 31-8.
We got the blood cleaned up. We couldn't even talk to Jalen, who's sitting down here beside us, Michael.
Well, I'm going to let you do that at halftime.
Okay.
We're 2:35 away. Across the timeline, Hobart, they still are stuck on 8 points. And an offensive foul going to be called on Sky. Wow.
And that is...
That's her third, isn't it? Let's see if they post it on Sky. And it will be on Norris. 3 on Norris. Team foul number 13 on Hobart in the first half of play. Player control foul, so no free throws.
Wow.
Second half of our championship doubleheader along the Fox Radio Network will feature Hobart and Mangum in the boys Tri-County title game. We look forward to that one a little bit later on this evening.
That should be a dandy indeed.
Meantime, Luther just dominating here, running a weave and looking for room inside. Out top with the basketball, that's Coleman.
They have given us a dose of our own medicine today, Michael. This is what we do to people.
Give and go
Stymie 'em.
inside. Reach-in foul going to be called on JC, I believe. Oh, no, they called for a travel. How about that?
Yep.
Well, you need
We'll
one.
take it.
Yeah, you need one to go your way every once in a while, don't you?
Right over here. Let's go.
That's JC coming across the timeline. She'll kick it right side Norris. She'll
a good
attack the
move?
glass. Missed the shot, though. And the rebound going to be taken away by Coleman. Minute 50. Here comes Jones into the front court. And Harley. We almost had number 4 there inadvertently by Sky. So Luther works on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. A minute 40 left in the first half of play. Up 31-8. Ball free. Josie tried to get it. Couldn't. Now a 3 ball going to be launched left side. Halfway down. Wouldn't stay. And Jayden with a rebound.
Luther's got a lot of kids out there that look like they can make that shot from deep. They do a great job. All of them do a good job penetrating with their eyes up. It's a good basketball team.
Triple drive inside.
There's
Josie will knock it down with the left hand. And finally, Hobart in double figures, 31-10, and a 3-point opportunity for Kearney.
That's what I had in mind, is us getting down here and spreading them out and giving her some lanes to attack and make everybody better.
Called the foul on Vinson, Katie Vinson. That'll be her first. And team foul number 10 called against Luther, and the free throw no good for Josie. And on top of everything else, Hobart has not made a free throw in the first half. 31-10, 1:05 remaining.
Been a rough first half for the girls in blue.
And again, Luther content to spread the floor, run a weave, and look for a cutter inside. Jones.
Sky's out here in front of the whole barn playing D with those 3.
And a lot of hands and a lot of body and getting away with it right now. Now a steal. Good job by Sky to go to her knees to get it. And Funkhauser going to bring it across the timeline. JC going to slow it down. 30 seconds left, first half of play. Hobart needs points this trip. Norris, though, going to get stripped out high. However, Harley Jones will touch it last. It'll still be Lady Cat ball.
A bunch of really good on-ball defenders.
24.6 left in the first half of play. Norris, the inbounds pass. Sky, little shove off there. Wow. Gotta be careful. Funkhauser, cross it over, tries to go inside. She will, and a offensive foul going to be called on JC.
It was the right call, I believe.
That'll be the third on JC. And team foul number 14 on Hobart in the first half. Stops the clock with 14.3 remaining. We're going to get Browning in there for one final offensive foray, and she has been something else.
She has been on fire.
Yeah.
Been a huge part of this, building this lead. Both ends of the floor.
13 in the quarter, 19 on the ball game. By the way, Norris gets out of there with those 3 fouls, and coming back in, Salazar, who's got a bandage on, or a support on both ankles. Coleman with 3 will hand it off to Browning. 3 at the buzzer, off the mark, and the half will come to a close. 31 on the board for Luther, 10 for Hobart. We're at the half. It is championship Saturday night for the Tri-County on the Fox Radio Network.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Steve Miller at Grinnell's Pharmacy encourages everyone to shop at home when you can and support your local merchants. Steve thanks you all for many years of loyalty. Use our drive-through window. Get your prescriptions filled at Grinnell's Pharmacy. And we have greeting cards, gift ideas, candy, and a lot more at Grinnell's Pharmacy in Hobart, Oklahoma.
Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
At the half, it is 31-10. Luther in front of Hobart. Lady Cats 4 points in the first quarter, 6 in the second. And they trail it by 21 at the intermission. 4 in the first half of play for Jaden Bowen to lead the way for Hobart, and then 2 apiece for Hallie Carney, Josie Carney, and for J.C. Funkhauser. And that's your point total for the Lady Cats, as they've got 10 at the intermission. Oh, you're fine. 0 for 4 from the foul line, and all kinds of foul problems for Richard Carney at the intermission. Sky Norris with 3, J.C. Funkhauser with 3, Hallie Carney with 3 as well at the half. 31-10 on the other side. Boy, it was the Halen Browning show. In that first half, she had 19 points in the half, 13 coming in that second period of play. And remember, at one point, it was 20-8, and then suddenly we looked up and it was 29-8, and she went on that run by herself. So 19 for Browning at the intermission. Harley Jones has got 6. Haley Coleman has 5, and 2 for Darcy Roy. From the foul line, 10 of 16. The first half was his group from Luther, and again, the Lady Lions on top, 31-10. Championship Saturday night rolls on from the Tri-County. Wes has got a special guest when you and I come back here on the Fox Radio Network.
Did you know Hobart Farm and Garden has become one of the largest Browning firearms dealers in southwest Oklahoma and North Texas? In addition to firearms, we have Browning outerwear. We've got safes, case knives. Hey, do you need hardware? We offer quality Pittsburgh paint and all the painting supplies you'll ever need. We also have plumbing supplies, Twisted X shoes and boots, yard and garden tools, Arrow-equipped cattle handling equipment. We've got quality high-pro livestock feed, bulk and sack. Hey, listen, if we don't have it, you probably don't need it. If you do, we'll order it. We sell all our products at the lowest possible price. We want your business. We'll work hard for your business. We're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturdays till noon. So come see us, and thank you so much for your business. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart Highway 9. The Wall family, we're here to serve.
And we're back here at Western Oklahoma State College, and Michael is going to get away for a second. We got a special guest here with us, Bearcat fans. We have Jalen Johnson, and Jalen just come in to watch little bro and sit down and Western. And man, how you been, dude?
I've been good, man.
It's good to see you.
Can't call it.
You can't call it. So how's
good, man? Canaan. Same old, same Jalen.
Jalen, for guys out there getting really close to getting that degree and got a couple of years left at Southwestern, and wanted to talk to you a little bit about baby bro tonight. You know, I get to see him on a nightly basis, and
Special.
And yeah, I do, Jalen. I think the kid is he's got worlds of ability, and it's going to be interesting to see what you think. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, where do you, for a kid that special, you know, you playing in college, what do you see where you think that he needs to develop a little better, become that guy?
Easy. His ball handling for sure has to improve if he want to go to the next level. He for sure got to. Everybody sees he got to be a better shooter, but I feel like he'll get there. I feel like he'll get there. But those two things hit spot on for sure. He's got to be a better ball handler, and he has to be a better shooter. And I feel like he'll get there.
I think that a lot of times whenever I watch him, he's got a lot of help with him too. You know, we're talking about Justice here, but you know, let's talk about. I know you don't get to watch on a nightly basis, but to me, what I really truly love about Justice is how he makes everybody better.
Yeah, it makes everybody around him better. Yeah.
You know,
right.
He's unselfish to a fault, and he appears, you know, he's a kid, and he's probably, I love the way he plays. He's probably a little hard on his teammates at times, but you know, we talk about that, and that's it's just his passion for it, you know, but we talk about that a lot, just about him. He's so special that if he can just galvanize that unit, he can take them a long way.
He got to have a better attitude as well. Yeah, he is pretty hard on his teammates.
You know, for folks out there listening, you know, to look at a kid like Justice, and you know, Cole went through some of that process as well, and
right.
you're playing college sports, and I think what a lot of people don't understand is those college coaches, they know you can play.
Yeah.
The questions they ask are, those coaches, what kind of teammate are you?
Right.
What kind of kid are you in the hallway? What kind of student are you?
Right.
What kind of leader are you?
For sure.
And
Absolutely.
that's what they're after.
Absolutely.
I mean, the basketball, that take care of itself.
Absolutely.
But I think for young kids out there, that's so important, just to be a good teammate, a good person, and a good leader.
Absolutely.
And then all that other takes care of itself.
Yeah.
Well, Jalen, I know that you and I could sit here and talk all night long, but it's good to see Jordan up there. And for folks who don't know, this young man's had a special place in my heart for a long time. We love him to death, and it's good to see you, dude.
Always good to see you,
And
Wes.
for out there, get working on that degree, and we're trying to get him into coaching. I'm going to be quiet, but I'm going to try to push him into that coaching ring. He's got great mind and be very good at it in this new game and this new era we play. So, Jalen, it's great to see you, bud.
Always
good luck.
great seeing you, Wes. I appreciate it.
You bet. Jalen Johnson.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Second half underway here. Hobart with the basketball right into your listening and/or viewing device. And Michelle Keelan-Gelner says hello to Jalen. Hopes he's doing well, and great interview there. Amy Brown has joined us as well. Hobart with the basketball right into your listening device, viewing device. J.C. Funkhauser from 10 won't go. Put back Bowen, and Jayden will knock it down.
Good to see her get off to a strong start early.
She's got 6. Luther back the other way, leading 31-12. Quickly into the front court, Roy. She'll reverse it up top and a reset to Browning. Over the top, she'll go. And a block by Hallie. Hallie said, get that stuff out of here.
The length to get there and recover. Can't coach it.
Jayden dribble, drive, stop, pop, glass, got it. Back-to-back buckets for Bowen. A good start to the third quarter for Hobart.
Had to have it.
Trailing 31-14, minute gone by in the frame. Quickly into the front court, here comes Roy. Scoop pass, take it away. Good defense, Funkhauser with the steal. JC now in traffic, giving up the dribble, needs some help. She'll come here to Norris. Sky going to slow things down, skips it over the top to JC. Funkhauser thought about the three, now she's on the line for two. Doesn't get it to go, long rebound in the corner, dug out by Josie, can't handle, and a run out opportunity for Jones. Harley dribble, drive, puts up the shot, got it to go, and Bowen with a foul. That'll be her third.
Good pace and action to start this third quarter, and had a couple opportunities and loose ball and a run out and kills that Mo.
Harley Jones now with 8 in the ball game. 3-point opportunity here. 6:37 showing in the third. And it gets quiet here.
It does.
I'm
afraid to talk when it gets that quiet.
Free throw up and in for Joe Harley.
Like what was the name of that? Man, this party really died. Dumb and Dumber.
Yes. Hallie into the front court. Dribble, drive, off-balance shot, doesn't get it to go. Norris with the rebound, kept it alive, and a reset out high.
There she is again.
Josie had the ball knocked out of her hands, and last touch by Josie as she and Halen Browning were battling for it.
Browning is one outstanding looking sophomore.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't have a vote in the deal, but she's got to be an MVP candidate.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, my goodness.
She is a tremendous player.
6:10 left here in this third period of play. And again, just a sophomore. That's the thing that's really impressive about her.
There's Jaden.
Mm-hmm. All the steal.
So many little things for us that don't get put in the book.
Josie into the front court, head on a swivel, looking for somebody to give it up to. Nobody there, so she'll keep the dribble alive.
That's it. That's it.
Now gets a screen, comes here on the right side. Reverses back out top, and Norris will reset it now for Hobart. 5:45 left here in the third. Josie gets a clear out on the right side, going to attack, go inside, lay it up and in. Good recognition by Josie with a clear out to go get the basket.
Very good recognition. She needs to do a lot of that this half, and we got to stop that ball.
Browning all the way down the floor behind the back, a little too fancy, Nancy, and throws it away.
I still like it.
Yeah, I do too. It was a great pass. She caught her teammate off guard, wasn't looking for it. It was on the numbers.
Boy, she can change speeds and pace and stay forward. She's a good-looking player.
And Hobart going to turn it right back over. 3-ball Roy doesn't get it to go. Nobody in a blue shirt to rebound. And a reset now for the Lady Lions. Shot from inside won't fall for Jones. And Norris going to clear it off for Hobart. Sky picked up by Browning. Boy, that's a battle up high. There's a foul going to be called on Halen. And that'll be her third. So maybe that'll be the great equalizer, get her into foul trouble.
Nope. Scott needs to just control the height of that bounce and quit letting that thing get up in her pit. She's just control the height of it a little better on that crossover.
On the offensive end, it's J.C. Funkhauser getting a screen from Bowen. She'll roll off of it and give it to Hallie underneath the basket. Josie stopping, popping, glasses.
There's our girl. Good look by Hal there to find Josie on that left block.
Josie beginning to warm up a little bit on the offensive end. 34-18, Luther on top. Richard looking for a travel on the play, not going to get it. Browning going to slow it down now for Luther.
Nice for him to ask, but she didn't.
He was asking?
He was asking.
Okay. Earlier today, we saw a situation where Hollis held the basketball against Snyder in the boys' consolation championship ball game. Luther doing that a bit here. Now they will shoot a three, miss it badly, and Jaden Bowen with the rebound.
Walked in about the time that was going on. I didn't understand any of that.
Well, and I tell you what, Graydon Steinmetz nearly got him a victory out of the deal.
Well, that guy was one whale of a player, got state championships to prove it, and comes from a great pedigree, so he knows what he's doing.
Funkhauser going to get fouled on this shot. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Given the body language, it should be on Kuhlman. Let's see.
Here comes Raiden in with cotton in her nose.
Timeout going to be taken by Luther. 3:45 left here in the third. They lead at 34-18 on the Fox Radio Network. This is Championship Saturday night.
Justin Krieger, your American Farmers and Ranchers Insurance agent in Hobart, has purchased the AFR agency from Bruce and Betty Mayfield in Sentinel, and that office serves the Sentinel and Burns Flat area. The Hobart office serves Hobart, Gotebo, Lone Wolf. Insurance for the home, the automobile, equipment, whatever needs insured. Competitive rates and great service. Justin is also an American Farmers and Ranchers agent. Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3076. Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart wishes the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats good luck this school year. Just work hard and be the best you can be. Matt offers a full line of cleaning supplies, mops, brooms. Matt has it all, and he is once again a proud Bearcat booster. Matt Norman, Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart, a super proud Bearcat booster. Friends, once again, Scott Northrup is a proud Bearcat booster. Scott is a certified public accountant. One smart son of a gun. He's got all kinds of computers and calculators, but he just does all his deciphering in his head. He's really smart, and I'm telling you. He was All-State in 48, too, as a Bearcat. He wore a leather helmet, high-top shoes. Oh, he was tough, but he was slow. Now, if you got behind him, he couldn't catch you. But if you try to run over him, you're in trouble. Go Bearcats. From Scott Northrup, certified public accountant in Hobart.
J.C. Funkhauser misses the first of 2 free throws. She will get one more. C.J. Spencer, by the way, back into the ball game for the Lady Cats. Second free throw is good.
Quickly, Michael, what is our percentage from the line? It just doesn't seem.
And that was the first made free throw out of 6 attempts.
Okay.
There you go. 3 ball, put up, no good. Rebound, put back, not once but twice.
She is so active.
Ashton Barnett. So Barnett will make it a 36-19 ball game. Funkhauser quickly into the front court to Bowen. Jaden crosses over, goes inside, puts up the shot in the left hand, misses it. There was no call. The whistle swallowed by the official that time.
A good no call, too.
Quickly into the front court, Browning. She'll back it out, didn't have the numbers, and a good move by Halen.
She's full of good decisions.
Yes, she is. 3:05 left here in the third. Hobart trailing 36-19. Browning inside.
Really nice. Body control with the offhand. She's really good.
21 in the ball game now. She's got more than Hobart by herself. JC in front of us goes to Norris. Sky, a little drop step inside with the right hand.
Really
got
nice
it to go.
by Sky.
That is some fabulous body control there.
Fabulous body control. That was a walk in 93.
You sound bitter when you say that.
Maybe I played that position.
I thought maybe you had that called against you at time or 6.
No, I just didn't do it. We just didn't have that available to us.
Okay. 2:20 left here in the third, 36-21.
Oh.
And Norris could have gotten a foul there, but instead it's a loose basketball. Sky the other way. She's got numbers. She'll dribble, drive, stop and pop, miss the shot. Rebound Spencer. That won't go. Salazar misses, but she'll get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
If there is a loose one around, number 1 in the blue will be there.
That'll be team foul number 3 called against this group from Luther, and on Darcy Roy, that'll be her 4th.
It doesn't matter if she's got a little cotton in one side of the nose. She's right in there.
First free throw spins in and out. Radin will get one more. Don't you know that somebody's going to take a picture of that and make a meme for her on that with that cotton in the nose?
That sums her up.
Second one on the way. Good. So Radin 1 of 2 for the foul line. That is her first point of the afternoon and evening, and it's 38-22. Skip
that was
pass.
Close to a backcourt.
Not once, but twice.
Oh, that's a violation.
That's a travel. That's a something.
That's a carry.
Yeah. Wow. Minute 50 left here.
There's
Salazar. She anticipates, steals, runs out with the left hand, puts the shot up, and couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Browning. Browning wants to shove it the other way. A little bounce pass, and it's a dandy to a wide-open Maggie Vincent for an easy 2. She is the complete ball player, Browning.
She is, and Kuhlman getting back to contest Radin's off left-handed layup and ignited that bucket.
Salazar getting a screen. She'll go inside, force, and get fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Salazar with that cotton in her nose, playing possessed. Check the whistle on Luther. That's team foul number 4, and I believe they called it on Maggie Vincent. It will be the second on Vincent.
Rich is going to have to figure out how to infuse Josie back in here. Stay small, create tons of pressure, and we're going to have to utilize this arc out here in the next 9 minutes.
Boynston comes back into the ball game. Carter will take the place of Browning. Here comes Josie. You was asking for her. Hallie going to come in as well. Free throw got to be made. It's not. The rebound going to be taken away.
That is a theme. Dadgummit, Sajaya, you're almost there.
Carter Boydston into the front court. Took it away from CJ. Looked like she was going to get it.
She sure did. She's got the foot speed, too.
Boydston, give, go, glass, and shot blocked away. Inside, good hands by Bowen. Coming up with a loose basketball, though, is this group from Luther. They'll put up another shot, and that one won't fall. And the rebound recovered
by JC.
Funkhauser into the front court. By the way, Blank Crawford said back in the day, you had a great-looking shot. Here's a steal and a run-out now for Luther, and an easy 2 there for Harley Jones.
Base is too nice. I got some good base stories for you. Know Base, don't you, Michael?
Oh yeah.
That guy was incredible on special teams. I mean, he would just blow people in half with his helmet.
Offensive foul going to be called here. Wow. Richard doesn't like the call. You said it was a good call, though.
Well, I was running my mouth, and I don't really have an opinion.
Foul on Salazar, her second, and that'll be team foul number 2 on Hobart in the second half. Bowen setting down. Spencer sets down, and the Carneys squared back in.
Go get that, Hal.
Inbounds pass. Hallie did get it, and she'll lay it up on the run. Doesn't get it to fall, though.
There's Kuhlman on a good outlet. Just got bumped.
And tried to save it and did. Here comes Jones. Harley cut off by
Jazz
Josie.
up, Josie.
Josie going to push it now. Coming across the timeline. She'll dribble, drive, bounce pass. Late to Norris. Norris now to Salazar. Count the bucket and the foul. Raiden Salazar. 42-22. Check the foul on Luther. That'll be on Maggie Vincent, her third. So where it was the first half of Hobart getting all the fouls, second half, it's a 5-2 advantage for the Lady Cats. Salazar, 3-point opportunity. She's just 1 of 4 from the line, and now 1 of 5.
Just tough to win.
3 from half court comes up just short for Browning. We've played 3. 42-24, Luther on top as we go to the fourth on the Fox Radio Network.
And friends, when you need tires, you need to come to Hobart and Parts Plus. Several quality brands to choose from, all at low prices. Get your oil changed at Parts Plus. All kinds of auto repair. Get it done right the very first time. You'll find a complete line of auto parts and parts for tractors and trucks and so much more. And they have large storage units at Parts Plus. The selection, the service, and always low prices and great service. Friendly folks to deal with at Parts Plus. South Hobart, Highway 9. Come see us at Parts Plus. Friends, Courtsview Meat Company in Altus is a 5-star rated company. Our butcher shop is ready to support your business or family meat needs. Here's a couple of comments from satisfied customers. This is a quote, "I love this place," and helpful employees too. And another quote, "Best prices, best meat in town." And of course, we do custom slaughtering. Courtsview Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus, 580-477-1390, 477-1390. You betcha. Courtsview Meat Company, Altus, Oklahoma.
Well, Wes, a better quarter for the Lady Cats. They scored 14, but still having a difficult time from the charity stripe.
They are. They are indeed, and you just got to try to keep getting back there. And early on right here, Richard's going to have to try to make an early push to see if he can't get this close to 10 or so and then just grind it out. Try to get it to where you can grind it out.
2 of 11 from the foul line, by the way. That's unofficial, but still.
Even at 60%, it looks a little different.
3 ball dialed up here by Carter Boydston. Doesn't get it to go. Ball tapped and
recovered. Great job, Raiden.
By Norris. Salazar out there. She'll come across the timeline and give it up to Sky. Gives up the dribble, needs some help, and Hallie will come get it. She's out there with Josie, Raiden, JC,
Look at Browning. Look at Browning.
I know. Just all over Norris. Just a 9-9. JC here on the near side.
That's a kid that knows the importance of keeping it out of a point guard's hands.
Yeah, you slow down an offense by denying the point guard.
Gets it all out of rhythm.
JC, though, in
Except she
rhythm.
just makes 15-footers like it's her job.
She does have a good-looking mid-range jump shot.
She does.
5 now for Funkhauser.
Become a better defender.
42-26. Browning across the timeline.
A lot tougher in her senior campaign as well. Just a total different mentality out of that kid.
6:40 left in the ball game. 42-26. Hobart looking for a turnover here, and Luther content to run clock. Browning will run the offense. Second game of our championship Saturday night doubleheader will feature Hobart and Mangum in the boys Tri-County title contest. That's a rematch of the championship game last year. Middle of the paint and an easy 2 there for Carter Boynton.
Work about a minute of it off and find an open 8-footer.
Boynton makes it 45-26. Radin coming across the timeline, getting a little bit of a screen there. Now a little push, double team. She'll go to Norris. Norris bounce pass to Josie. Carney to Hallie. She'll put it on the floor, attack the glass. Good angle there, and lays it up and in.
Good job by Hallie there.
Yep, using the window, points 3 and 4, makes it 44-28. 5:40 left in the ball game. It's one thing that Luther has done all night long.
Good steal by JC.
Break the press, but as soon as I say that, Funkhauser with a steal. Now she'll go inside Norris. What about that pass there?
It was a great look inside. Sky slipping underneath and laying that one in.
44-30, so it's down to a 14-point ball game. Foul in the backcourt. Let's see if this is on JC. It should be, and it will be her fourth of the night.
I don't mind that one.
No.
They're going to have to miss free throws at some point for us to have a chance anyway. Tell you what, though, we got her to 14, 5.5 to go.
Spencer and Bowden back in. Hallie sets down. So does Funkhauser.
The problem with this scenario is they have an elite point guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not someone you can target to get turnovers because they'll put the ball in Browning's hands.
Give her space, and she'll get buckets.
Yeah. Good defense inside there on the denial. Close to a 3-second count. Not going to get it. Browning now out top. Hallen thought about crossing over. Instead, leaves it for Jones. Jones inside. Tough look there. Shot won't fall, but the rebound by Luther, and they'll get another opportunity. And now travel going to be called on the baseline.
Okay.
Richard asked for it, and he got it.
We have got, okay, so here comes Luther with pressure. That's a good, it's good for them.
Josie comes flying across the timeline in front of us. She'll stop, hesitate, cut between two defenders, and lay it up and in.
I was going to say we need to get her freed up for a 3, but we'll take that.
Josie now makes it 44-32, 4:35 remaining. Harley Jones brings it back out to Barnett. Ashton will give it to Browning, and Halen will slow things down.
Richard is wanting some, I don't know. There's not many kids in the barn that can guard one, but I think I might try to put Raiden on her.
Okay.
Just from a foul perspective.
Backdoor opportunity here.
You need to close space, right?
Right. Vincent put the shot in to make it 46-32. We're at the midway point of quarter number 4. Hobart trying to mount on a comeback. Ball going to be tipped out of the hands of Salazar. Went and got it right back. Now she'll dribble, go inside, force and score. Raiden Salazar now. 5 in the ball game for Salazar. Hobart attacking the glass better here in the 4th.
They are, and probably both teams. It's a long weekend, and you can tell people are getting to the rim a little easier. I think there's probably some fatigue setting in a little bit.
3:40 left here. Hobart down by a dozen, 46-34. Championship ball game of the Tri-County. Gonna go baseline here, Barnett, and she'll get it to go. My goodness. Wow. Ashton Barnett with 4 in the ball game.
A prayer answered?
3:20 left. Salazar, Browning on her, and they'll go to Norris. Sky reverses it to Spencer, lost it out of bounds, but
I thought Luther knocked that out.
They did. It went off the hands of Maggie Vincent. CJ will set down. Hallie will come back in. Josie to inbound.
That needs to go in.
So go to Salazar for 3. Tried to bank it home, couldn't get it done. And the rebound collected by Harley Jones. Now a baseball pass out front, cherry picking.
That's a smart decision.
Yeah, Roy didn't have numbers, didn't make a clean catch, and she backed it out. even though she was cherry picking and was open. 2:50 left in the ball game. 48-34. The lead has gone to 14. In the corner, that's Roy. She'll go to Browning. Browning dribble, drive, hesitates, goes to the glass and scores. 23 in the ball game now.
That's going to make it pretty tough.
Yes, it does. 50-34. Hallie in front of us, cutting to Josie, who lays it up and in. Got fouled, and Josie a chance at a three-point play.
Josie's keeping her club in it best she can.
That's on Darcy Roy, and Roy will foul out of the ball game for Luther. She sets with 2 points. So Roy gone on fouls, but again, it's a 14-point deficit.
Tell you what,
36.
that young lady was sure a part of that early barrage in the first half out here front, creating turnovers for a team. That's where you're going to look. To me, I mean, it was just early, just the pressure.
Yep. Free throw, by the way, rattles in for Josie. Give her 5 in the quarter, 11 on the ball game, trying to keep her club in it. Down by a baker's dozen, 13. Well, that's an over and back. Yeah, they got it. They got it. Barnett jumped from the front court into the back court to get the basketball.
Very close.
Violation there. The official's a little bit surprised by it. Richard was making the call, and the official said, I'm slow, but I got it. Here's JC off the dribble. She'll go to Hallie. Diagonal to Josie. Puts it on the floor. Browning will pick her up. She'll go glass. Count the bucket, and another foul.
She
and another three-point opportunity.
She's doing what she can. And
well, she is.
You had to think the way they were going to play with that kind of pressure that she would have lanes to do that. We just couldn't get in anything. We couldn't get any offensive sets.
So with 2:03 remaining, a free throw made here by Josie cuts it to a 10-point ball game.
That's right. And the thing about it is we've still got to grab an arm 4 times, 3 times before we can get them to shooting free throws.
So Josie made the free throw. She'll set. And Salazar will come back in for it, but you're right.
We need to. We probably have some bodies here to go foul, right? You know?
Yeah. You've got to.
You got to stop the ball.
Browning going to go the length of the floor, put it up, miss the shot.
Let's go.
The rebound taken away by Hobart. Funkhauser into the front court. Baseball pass caught by Norris. She'll fall down. Richard wants a timeout. He will get it. Norris did a good job keeping the play alive, but he called the timeout correctly. 1:49 remaining. We're not done yet.
No, we're not done quite
50-40.
Yet.
Championship Saturday on the Fox Radio Network.
In your time of grief, you can count on Larry and Kimberly Eshetai at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They will take care of absolutely everything. Hey, they're professionals, caring, compassionate. Larry and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them. Carrie at Salon 430 in Hobart is once again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Folks, attend all the games you can and root for the Bearcats. Now listen, if you need your hair cut, curled, colored, or styled, she is the absolute best. Walk in looking tired, depressed, downright ugly, because when you leave, you look like $1 million. Again, go Bearcats. Again, good luck from Carrie at Salon 430. It ain't hard to find. It's right down there by the Bigger Burger in Hobart. Salon 430, a proud Bearcat booster.
Hallie with the inbounds pass. 1:45 remaining.
And look who they've put on Josie.
The Browning young lady matched up with her. Josie has the ball in front of us. Precious time, though, ticking away. Funkhauser with a catch. Nothing there for JC. We're down to 1:30 remaining. Funkhauser going to put it in motion. Gives up the dribble over the top. She'll come to Sky. Norris, scoop shot inside. Got it!
That is a tough shot by Sky.
1:15 remaining, 50-42. Hobart needs the basketball. Browning takes it across the timeline. 70 seconds remaining. And again, they only have 3 team fouls.
We've got a foul.
Yeah, 1:05 and running. And Browning just out there running clock all by herself. Now in the corner, they will go. They're trying to figure out who to foul.
Yep.
And I don't think it matters at this point because they're not going to shoot free throws. Yeah. Double team trap here. And timeout going to be taken by Luther. 52.1 remaining, 8-point ball game. Hobart trying to come back on Championship Saturday night on the Fox Radio
The
Network.
best in sales and service when it comes to heating and cooling, Justin Shelburne is your man. Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, your American Standard dealer. New installation, service on any brand. Justin works all over Southwest Oklahoma. Justin and staff do the work. Installation or service, they do it right. Reliable, hardworking, honest. Call Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, 580-726-3338. Justin Shelburne. And go Bearcats. Shelburne Heating and Air, 410 South Jefferson, Hobart, 580-726-3338.
Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express. 5 locations to serve you, 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
All right, here's your game reset. 52.1 left in regulation. 50-42. Luther 8 in front of Hobart. 17 fouls on the Lady Lions, just 3 on Hobart. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. The arrow points the way of the Lady Cats.
Don't let one catch it.
Luther
Look at her
inbound.
work.
Oh, she did too. Got away with a push off there. Browning pushed off to get through it and got away with it. And Richard really working the official on it.
He sure is.
Meantime, Browning just simply running clock off.
Yes.
And Richard asking about that push, and he is right. Now a foul going to be called on Sky. That will be one that they'll go back and watch.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, she did. She shoved her way through, right in front of us.
there.
Yep. No doubt about it. Richard's still talking about that was right in front of you. 35.5 remaining. Inbounds pass. Browning will make the catch, and she'll
trying to
grab it real quick. You know, that'll probably be the 5th on Sky. Let's see. And it will be on Sky. So she is fouled out of the ball game. We'll finish with 6 points. Good effort by Sky, especially here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Sky saddled with foul trouble early. Did what she could.
Spencer, good foul there on the inbounds pass. Little time came off the clock. First on CJ, and team foul number 6 called on Hobart.
Okay, so scouting report says we cannot let one catch. Who do we want to foul?
No kidding.
She's going to trigger it. She'll probably catch it right back.
Inbounds pass will get the foul. It'll be on Josie. Richard says, hey, we're running out of fouls.
We are.
Foul on Josie, by the way, her 3rd of the contest, and it'll send to the line Haley Coleman. 50-42. Haley on the ball game has 5 points. They came early on. Misses the free throw, but guess who got the rebound? Browning with the rebound. My goodness. Wow. And, you know,
that's a killer.
It is. And you know, the question begs, how do you not put a body on her,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, we watched Sky the past couple of nights slide under those big people. Those little ones are a little quicker than those big ones at times. And
ooh, Browning misses the free throw.
she
That's
sure
big.
did.
Rebound Hobart, and they want to push. Here
They're
comes
gonna make
Josie.
her give it up.
They go to Hallie. Hallie, dribble, drive, inside. Shot won't go, and weak side rebound. Lost out of bounds. That should be. Well, it's going to be Luther basketball. Yeah, I thought maybe it went off of Barnett. But it will be Luther to inbound. 18.9 remaining, still an 8-point ball game. Inbounds pass, Browning. She'll dribble, drive, and get bumped out of bounds along the way by Hallie. That'll be her 4th. And team foul number 8 called on Hobart. So Browning will go back to the line with 14.5 remaining. 23 in the ball game for Browning. Shoots a 1-and-1 here. Makes the front end. She'll get one more.
She has been spectacular all night.
And the hole just really too big and too deep for Hobart to crawl out of. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. You know, they had it at 20-8, and then Crawford went on that run.
You are exactly right. Made it 27-8, and it was curtains from that point on.
Yep, sure was. Bowen hits the shot here. She's got 10, and this one will end 52-44. 52-44, the final score. Luther wins the Tri-County Tournament in 2023. 52-44, back with your totals after this on the Fox Radio Network.
When you need an attorney, and we all do at some point, there's a veteran, experienced attorney in Hobart that you should call. Tom Talley at Talley & Talley Law Office. Tom has experience, like we said. Regardless of your specific need, Tom will know how to handle it. And he's a proud supporter of our youth in sports, academically, livestock shows, and so much more. Friends, when you need an attorney, call a good one. Tom Talley, Talley & Talley Law Office in Hobart.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
The Hobart Lady Cats runner-up here at the Tri-County Tournament. Great effort in the fourth quarter by Josie Carney. And she wound up with 14 points in the ballgame, 8 there in the fourth. But it was just a little too late for the Lady Cats. Carney with 14. Jaden Bowen also in double figures with 10. 6 for Sky Norris. 5 on the night for J.C. Funkhauser. Raiden Salazar had 5. And Hallie Carney with 4. Don't want to miss Sky Norris. She had 6 in the ballgame. Here's a telling stat, though. 4 of 13 for the free throw.
Big.
25 in the victory for Howland Browning and the Luther Lady Lions, also in double figures. Hardy Jones with 11, 5 for Coleman, and give 4 to Ashton Barnett and to Maggie Vinson. 2 on the ball game for Darcy Roy and Carter Boydston. And from the foul line, Luther was 13 of 21. So again, your final score, 52-44 in game number 1 of championship Saturday night. We'll get ready for Hobart and Mangum in the boys Tri-County Tournament. Stick and stay along the Fox.
We're going to do that thing, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, along the Fox Radio Network.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190. Folks, we have some new and pre-owned units on our lot right now at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. So if you need a new Ford or a pre-owned Ford, best deal is at Wheeler Ford. You can count on that. See Tom or David, and if we don't have what you want, if one's available, we'll find it. We want your business. We'll do what it takes to earn and keep your business. And our service department is always ready to serve you with friendly, efficient service. So come see us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Friends, veteran banker Ben Meinert has joined the team at Great Plains Bank in Hobart. Now, Ben has 20 years banking experience all right here in southwest Oklahoma. See Ben for any kind of ag loan, cattle, land, whatever you need for the farm or ranch, Ben's there to help. And Ben joins Keith Gray and Eric Morgert as the loan officers at Great Plains Bank. Listen, come see Ben. If you've got an idea and it's a doable deal, we'll doggone sure do it. So come see Vice President Ben Meinert now at Great Plains Bank in Hobart, member FDIC. Friends, there's a new farmer's insurance agent in Hobart, Josh Wald. He's taken over for the veteran agent Jack Hogg, who's retiring. Josh is a young, bright guy. Jack's a bright guy, but he ain't so young. Josh will work hard to find you the policy you need. Homeowner's insurance, automobile, renter's insurance, life insurance, whatever you need. Josh represents a strong company in farmers. He'll find you the right policy at the right price. Come get a quote and meet Josh Wald, your new farmer's insurance agent at 901 South Main in Hobart. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 580-726-3077. Barbara and Larry Stewart at Barbara's House of Beauty in Hobart are again proud to be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can and support the doggone Bearcats and Lady Bearcats and all their activities. And when you want your hair cut, colored, styled, Barbara is really good. She's the best at doing hair. Whatever you want done, Barbara's House of Beauty is the place to go. Again, good luck, Bearcats. From Larry and Barbara Stewart, Barbara's House of Beauty on South Broadway in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3532. The Bigger Burger in Hobart has been a part of Hobart for well over 50 years. We're still going strong, serving great food, giving you great service. Check out our mini specials, food and drink. Just call us your order, 726-5300. Drive through, pick it up, never leave your car. Thousands, I mean thousands, have thoroughly enjoyed the Bigger Burger for many, many years. Why don't you join them? Call us 726-5300. Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through, because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
One half of championship Saturday night in the books. a week and a half or so, and the last one went down to the wire on a play where a shot was made and then waved off, and Mangum ended up winning by a pair. Tonight they play for the Tri-County Championship. And Wes, this is the second year in a row these two teams have battled for the title of this tournament.
Records mean anything. Talent disparity rarely means anything in this one. The kids know each other. The fans know each other.
Yeah.
It's just a good, healthy rivalry that is always going to be competitive.
What about playing in this environment? You're on a neutral floor, the college floor. Does that come into play? I know you had two sons that played in this thing. Does it matter?
Of course it does.
Okay.
It's anytime that these two get to come over and do battle in that first place game for everybody in Southwest Oklahoma to see, I think that they like it. I think genuinely both towns, both kids, this is, if you go poll the people in Hobart who they want to play Saturday night, I'll tell you who they want to play. And it's, it's just, it creates a buzz. I mean, people at the golf course, it's like, hey, let's get this done. Let's go to Altus and eat and watch the Cats and the Tigers play.
So Nathan Pennypacker has been a part of this now as the head coach of the Mangum Tigers for the last several years. What about Coach Twan? What about him getting to be a part of this? What's it like for him?
I really haven't talked to Coach Twan about, how these young cats are. They don't, I mean, they grow up in this travel ball area and they play so much stuff. And you never can really, I don't know Coach Twan that well yet, but got a great young mind. His kids play hard. He gets it. Kids like him. And, I mean, I think anytime young guys here in a championship Saturday night, you know his insides are buzzing. I mean, they got to be.
I think you bring up a great point about his youth and being able to relate to kids. I mean, I know that everybody says old farts, and you haven't gotten into that category
I'm there,
yet.
Bud. I'm 47 years old. I am old school.
I know, but it's one of those things that we do go generational, and
Sure.
It does change. I graduated in '79, and the way they did things in the 60s and 70s, different than when you and Chad graduated in the early 90s, right?
Mm-hmm. It is. I think it's different. I don't think it's different because of what's happened in high school ball. I think it just happened at the big boy level. I think when the Jordan rules come into play and then everything got big, stagnant at that level and nobody wanted to watch. And so what did? They did the same thing football did. Spread everybody out, make defensive rules really tough, make everything good on offense, and which creates a highlight type of environment and a fun type to watch. And it's trickled down into the high school play, and you see more guard, heavy, oriented, spread people out, play 4 out, drive, kick, get to the rim, shoot threes. Back when this old fella right here played, that 3-point line was kind of how do we say it? Not everybody at Hobart High had the green light to shoot a 3-pointer.
Well, and it's ironic.
Taboo, if you will.
It's ironic that you say that. The 3-point came into the NBA in 1979, October of '79. Chris Ford, who recently passed away, hit the first ever NBA 3. So it is different from that standpoint. But you talk about that 3-pointer. We've had the opportunity the last 3 days to be in the hospitality room a bunch and talk to the other coaches. They say that secondary line has been a factor these 3 days because we got that college 3-pointer out there.
Maybe. In what regard did they expound on why they think it's different?
No, they just said it's had an impact. I don't know. I was surprised when they made the statement.
That much more.
I guess so. Justice Johnson being introduced. The junior will get the start this evening for Hobart. He will be joined in the backcourt by Aiden Morris. Also getting the start tonight for the Bearcats will be Ty Harmon, who can absolutely fly.
He can fly.
Yeah, he will be joined by Ashton Norris. And the final member of that starting 5 will be Trey Eshatai. So Johnson, one of those kids that, he is so fluid and so smooth.
Yes, so long.
Yep.
Great hands. just does so many things, and like Jalen and I talk about a lot. I think for me, in playing that position, he's kind of a point forward, kind of that new hybrid style kid, and he's so unselfish, and he's a terrific passer. I think that's what he does best. I think his eyes are just outstanding. But let's school me on some of this Mangum action. There's a couple of athletes that I don't recognize that are pretty impactful young-looking kids. And having said that, Coach Pennypacker, you know, you and I haven't done a lot of stuff together, but you know, that guy has a knack for just getting his kids up and ready to go in big games. You know, they seem like they really dig him over there.
He talks about the process. He's kind of in the mold of Nick Saban. When you talk about the process and you do things the same way each and every time. And you talk about the athletes, Daniel Bernal and Colton Earls. You know, from a distance, they could be twins. They're built the same way, same hairstyle. They wear glasses. You've got Nathan Augustine in the middle, who's a great physical player.
No, Nate.
Ian Martinez, who came over from Blair and is the best ball handler on the club. And then you've got the quarterback, Aiden Warner.
Yeah, we know those Warner boys well. Cole and Cade know them well. I can't remember which one Cole hangs out with all the time. They're just, that's a good thing about this rivalry. They get out of school and they become such great friends.
Oh, yeah.
They are anyway, but.
So here's Earls as Mangum will control the tap. They're in their home white uniforms, and Martinez had the ball taken away. Run out for Johnson. He wants to dunk. Going to lay it up and in instead. Didn't really have the foot work down to get the dunk. 30 seconds gone by.
Might have knew there was a pesky Mangum there guy that didn't want him dunking it real early.
Daisha Rogers, I think we're taking care of the blurry situation. We're working on that.
Okay.
Want to say hi to Kelsey Travis, Mason Hoppengardner as well. Pass was good, but the shot wasn't, and the rebound taken away by Norris. By the way, Hobart in their road blue uniforms with the gold numerals, white trim. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in this first half of play. Harmon with the ball down high between the two circles. He'll give it up now to Norris. Back to Harmon. Minute gone by in the first. This place is electric. You've got great fan support from the student sections on each side.
It is filling up in here. So 3 and 4 are not kin?
No, they're not. I know. Johnson inside draws the crowd. He's going to get fouled. Justice will go to the line. There were 4 white shirts around him. Let's check the foul. They've called it on Nathan Augustine. That'll be his first. And number 1 called on Mangum. So Johnson will go to the foul line to shoot a pair.
Justice looking to assert himself early. You know, that's a little bit out of character for him.
Yeah.
He generally tries to get folks going, but he knows where we're at. He knows what time it is.
Second one on the way for Johnson, and it goes. It'll be a fun matchup. Augustine, who can jump so well. But the thing about Nathan is his hands are so strong.
Yep.
He makes great catches inside and can tie up defensively with those hands.
The times I've seen you guys play on tape, the 24, he's just a big, stout kid, got good feet and hands, elevates good. He's from Blair?
Yeah, he played in Blair and came over to Mangum this year. Couldn't handle the pass there, Ian Martinez, and the turnover going to give it back to Johnson and company. They lead 3-0, 6:15 left in quarter number 1. Jalen out high, matched up with Warner. Gets a screen from Harmon, rolls off of it, kicks it right side. Morris on the baseline, elevates and scores.
That's good. You know, you got to come out and close out on Aiden hard because he's such a knockdown shooter and developing the bounce, and he's developed more probably for the guys in blue than maybe anybody out there.
Haley Gale Panetta, Brian Gamble, and Sherry Shepard Kendall have all checked in. Good to have you folks alongside. Aiden has it at the hash mark, puts it on the floor, a little give and go.
Good hedge coming out there by Justice.
He did shut that one down as they were looking for Martinez. Now a 3-ball on the way for Bernal. Doesn't get it to go.
Look at those athletes go up there.
Johnson high in the air in front of Martinez to grab the rebound. Sherry, this one not quite as wild as the one we wore yesterday. Harmon bobbled, got it back, trying to control himself. Now he'll go to Norris inside Ashton, and the bucket counts for Norris.
Bearcats off to a flying start, getting in the paint, using that length.
So Norris with the bucket and the foul on Augustine, his second. And that is a critical foul for Nathan Pennypacker.
Well, I'll tell you what it is, Michael. That they're losing a lot of length and some rebounding punch with him sitting early. Little different scenario than Sky, but same kind of situation.
O.T. Tellis has come into the ball game as Norris makes the free throw. Ashton with 5 in the early going. It's an 8-0 lead early on. Mangum desperately needing a bucket here as they have struggled against that pressure defense of Hobart.
Where do they go for it?
And we get a hand check out high, and a foul going to be called here on Norris. That'll be his first, and team foul number 1 called on Hobart. Well, last night they got off to a hot start because Bernal was able to hit from behind the arc. And then in the second half, they got started because that young man who has the ball right now.
He did make some shots there, didn't he?
Yes, Earls was able to hit it from outside. They're going to go inside to Martinez, and again, we'll get a hand check on the inside.
I like that idea as well. Getting him the ball and let him go to work, use that massive body, and maybe pick up a foul on one in the meantime.
That foul was on Harmon.
Yep.
And it'll be his first. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum. So Johnson is with Martinez, and that is a marvelous matchup. Aiden gets a screen out high, lost the ball, got it back. Tellis banging away inside, going to get a 3-second violation on OT. Yep. Tellis got trapped inside, couldn't get out of the paint.
Tellis reminds me of a kid that Apache has that plays down inside that's just very quiet about his work and how he does it. Just a strong body that's always working angles and playing dirty. Just somebody you want on your team.
Eshetai to Norris for 3. That one's too strong. The weak side rebound taken away by Aiden. Warner on the run. Mangum still looking for points. 4:15 left in the first, and they've scoreless so far. Bernal up top. He'll reverse it now to Martinez. Ian in the corner to Aiden. Warner puts the ball on the floor. He'll go to Martinez, and now they'll give it up to OT, and he'll bobble, but there to get it Bernal. Martinez on the baseline. He and Johnson getting after it. Ball goes into the backcourt. Johnson will track it down and throw it down.
He will throw that one down, and that'll get this crowd going.
Justice with the dunk, and a timeout taken. 3:53 left in the first. 10-0. Hobart on top. This is the Fox Radio Network.
Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Boy, Nathan Pennypacker really working the official hard during that timeout. I don't think he was happy with the physicality that enabled Johnson to get that ball and throw down the dunk.
Maybe not. And Coach Pennypacker's been around long enough to know that down 10-0, he needs to do a little politicking for his team. He needs to somehow ignite a run for his club.
3:45 left in the first, and Earls looking for room inside. Well, you talk about length. Norris, I didn't realize he was
full
as long
of
as
it,
he
Michael.
is. He
Look
is
out
really
there.
long.
Look at Trey Eshetai.
Yeah. Martinez from 15. Shot won't go, and Norris will go get the rebound for Hobart. And now a frustration foul by Ian in the backcourt. Martinez will pick it up. That'll be his first. And team foul number 3 on Mangum.
We haven't talked about Trey.
Okay, so we now know why we're fuzzy. It wasn't because we're wuzzy. The camera fell.
We had camera go down. That's a shame.
He's working on the injured reserve list. Johnson inside, shot from point-blank range. Won't go. He was challenged, and here comes Warner. Aiden picked up by Johnson as those two teams jockey across the timeline. Now Bernal. He'll come here to Earls. Colton. Dribble, drive, hesitation, throws up the left hand. Got the bucket and a foul.
Great body control by that kid.
So Earls with a bucket and a chance at a three-point play. The foul called, they called that on.
Get on Ashton there.
Okay. So Norris
That's
will pick up the
first.
personal. Okay, number 1 on Norris. Rebound Johnson. So Norris will pick up the personal, number 1 on him. 2:55 left here in the first quarter of play. The free throw was no good, by the way, by Earls. Johnson out high. He gets the handoff from Aiden Morris and a blocking foul on the baseline on OT Tellis.
Just a step late there.
On OT, that'll be his first. Team foul number 4 called on Mangum. 10-2 ball game, 2:43 left here in the first. Yeah, and like I say, again, for those just tuning in, our camera went down. It's in a precarious position, and it cracked the screen, so it'll be blurry for the rest of the night.
There's Trey, right on cue.
Good look. Yeah. Got the dish from Norris and laid it up and in. And that'll make it 12-2. 2:25 left here in his first quarter of play.
Does Chad keep backup cameras around?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh. That's a walk.
Bernal inside, swatted away by Eshetai. He said, get that stuff out of here. I want to say hi to Emma Geralds, who's checked in. Palmapalooza coming up next Saturday. For girls all out throughout Western Oklahoma. 100 prom dresses going to be given away to any young lady. Norris inside, shot didn't go. Eshetai the rebound. His shot too strong, and a push on the rebound. Ashton Norris going to get called for the foul.
He's going to pick up his second because he didn't convert that one initially, huh?
Mm-hmm. So Ashton picks up the personal, number 2, and I think he's going to get the chance to sit. Yeah, he does.
He'll bring in Holden Jones, and Ashton will get a break with those 2 fouls.
So walking it across the timeline now will be Aiden Warner. Minute 45 left in the first period of play.
Holden drawing Earls. That's
Colton inside, and he traveled prior to the shot. Made a nice move, but the official said he took an extra step.
We might need to make a switch down here. Holden might need to find 13 or maybe 4. Don't know that Earls is his check.
90 seconds left in the first quarter of play. On the baseline, that's Aiden Morris. He'll go over the top to Harmon for 3. Shot won't go. Eshetai the rebound. Ball fake. He'll get tied up by Aiden Warner, and we'll get a jump ball. Oh, no, we got a foul on Warner instead.
I don't know about that.
Aiden thought he had the tie-up.
I believe you tie that one up.
That'll be team foul number 5 on Mangum. Comes with a minute 20 left in the first, and they trail 12-2. Johnson, the inbounds pass. Justice over Tellis for 3. It spins in and out.
Trey Eshetai.
Man in there on the rebound.
And he is really getting good feel for where those balls are coming off that rim. That's a deep 3.
By Morris, and it goes. Aiden Morris from way outside, knocking down the 3. Timeout going to be taken, or what? Maybe we've got a
little wolfing going on, maybe?
We got something going on. Let's see what the official says. Yeah. Delay of game warning, I believe, is what it is.
No harm, no foul.
Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 1:03 left in the quarter. They trail 15-2 here on the Fox Radio Network.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
So, Wes, we asked the question, what happened to the camera? We found out it was broken. You said, is there a backup? I said no. I was wrong.
Chad Fox, Johnny on the spot.
He is, isn't he?
We'll give him credit this time.
Luana, we can't focus the camera because it's broken. We're going to switch cameras. If you've been with us, our camera bit the dust. And it looks like now Chad has made that switch, and we've got a clear picture.
That looks pretty good on your phone.
Yeah.
I'd hate for the folks at home to miss this one.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, if it can happen to a broadcast crew, it's going to happen to Chad Fox. Let me just tell you that. phone takes a header. Kelsey Barrera, why not? I mean, he took a nap out in the parking lot.
I told Lindsay a while ago we were watching Leedy Boys. I said, I guarantee Chad Fox is in the parking lot sleeping his pickup.
It's unbelievable. Here comes Martinez. Ian, high off the glass. Shot didn't go. You wanted an offensive foul. Not going to get it. We'll get a scramble.
That's Hobart Mangum right there.
Yeah, it is. Jump ball. Eshutai and his opposite number back into the ballgame. And I hadn't noticed that, but back into the ballgame came Nathan Augustine. They were in there getting after it.
I like the little duck under and use of the shoulder from Martinez to create that space. I just thought it might have been a little offensive foul.
By the way, Nathan yesterday named to All-State by class, and now
I heard you say that coming over. Congratulations to Nate.
Yeah. He was a juggernaut from that tight end position. We mentioned his ability to jump and those strong hands. Johnson, strong hands here, misses the shot. Rebound cleared off by Mangum. Bernal will go to Augustine, who bobbled, got it back, slows it down. He'll go to Aiden, steal by Johnson.
Tyron.
Johnson out front to Harmon, who flies and lays it up and in.
You talk about the speed, and there it was on display.
Yeah, I was stunned by his speed during the football season.
Got good elevation on his jump shot. His dad was an elite jumper. That's
3 at the buzzer, won't count. It came up short in the first period in the books. 17-2 run by Hobart to begin the ball game here on Championship Saturday night for the Tri-County on the Fox Radio Network.
It's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
Wes, you have followed Hobart all year long. That defensive performance in the first quarter play had to be one of their better ones of the season.
It was, and you know, Michael, a lot of it was just straight man-to-man D. And Coach Twan there against Apache before the break, we were having some trouble staying with those guys, and he made an adjustment there and went to a 1-3-1, stuck Justice on the top of that thing, and we have bounced into that going better part of a month now, and it has been a really good weapon for us to bounce into that, cause some turnovers, and we haven't seen it yet, but man, it's been effective for us.
Mangum with the ball to begin the second period of play. That's Colton Earls off the dribble, bounce with the right hand, got it to go.
There he is.
Colton went with the opposite hand. He's left-handed, but went with the right hand and got it to go down. Colton has got all 4 of Mangum's points. They trail 17-4.
He's a good-looking young player.
Yes, he is. He's just kind of come out of nowhere as well. Justice Johnson now on the offensive end. He'll go to Trey Eshutai. Now there's Harmon and Ty. Away from the ball, an offensive foul going to be called. I think they're going to get Aiden Morris on this. And it will be on Aiden. And that'll be the first on Morris, and team foul number 4 called on this group from Hobart. That's not a charge, so we won't make the call. 7:33 left in the half. And Daniel Bernal, Aiden Warner, along with Ian Martinez, Nathan Augustine, and Earls out there on the floor for Mangum. Warner in the front court. He'll go to Earls. Colton deep 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Eshutai.
Another rebound for Trey.
He'll kick it into the front court and go to Aiden Morris. Morris, diagonal pass. Harmon thought about the 3, but instead, baseline move here. Strong move to the glass.
Trey
wouldn't go down. But Norris, who missed the shot, and you talked about Eshutai cleaning things up. Wow.
He is just a board wiper.
19-4 now. Hobart up by 15. Earls gets a screen out high. Wanted to go back inside. Good defense by Johnson. Now it's Warner out on the wing.
There's a good battle going inside right there by Augustine and Eshutai.
And Nate can't handle the pass. Throws it away, and here comes Johnson. Johnson into the front court. He'll shake, bake, stop, reset. Now kick it to Harmon. Harmon elevates from 15. Shot won't go. Martinez will clean the rebound away for Mangum rather. Quickly in the front court, he'll go to Earls, and Colton will lay it up and in.
A tough shot by Earls.
6 now for Colton.
Those lefties just have that innate ability to find angles and get it on the window, don't they?
You're exactly right. That's what I was thinking, too. That angle on that shot.
Hey, dude, it's such a weapon. All lefties just so good at getting over the top of their right shoulder.
2 minutes gone by here in the second. It's electric. 19-8. I'm sorry, 19-6. 19-6. The lead for Hobart.
Well, Michael, in the social media world we live in, you get everybody to come out for this one.
Move by Eshetai.
Look
Shot
at
won't go. Norris put back. That won't go. Rebound Martinez. Boy, they're getting after it right now.
They are getting after it.
Ian into the front court. Aiden asking for the ball on the wing. It's Augustine instead. Nathan tries to go around Eshetai. Does, and a hand check going to be called. Do you like that call?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I like to see these officials make these kids use their feet.
Okay.
And anytime that hand extends and gets on the hip, you are impeding progress.
Okay.
You don't disagree, no?
No, I like the call. I think you're right. Inbounds pass, Martinez spins, shot wasn't counted, he walked. I was watching, though, Coach Twan was talking to the official saying, look,
right.
I'm with you on the hand check, but call it on the other end as well.
Right. Be consistent.
Yeah. 19-6 after the turnover. Ty Harmon and company going to bring it across the timeline for Hobart. They worked on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Johnson with the long arms, gets the catch. He'll dribble, penetrate, cut off by Bernal. Daniel trying to stay with Johnson, wraparound pass. Augustine got a piece of it.
That's Bernal, Michael.
Yeah,
that's just
you're exactly right. Yeah, Warner with the run out, lays it up, doesn't get it to go. Martinez rebound, in traffic, shot won't go. He'll get fouled and will go to the line to 2. But back to what you said about Bernal creating that bad pass in the turnover.
He's kept Justice in front twice with good footwork and not using his hands.
Yep.
And giving up, what, 6 inches?
Yes. Yeah, that's the point I was going to make. He's much shorter. So Ian to the line to shoot 2. First is good. This is a kid, Nathan Pennypacker, been working with him. He said, finally, he told me, he said,
why
Barnes,
wouldn't he?
I just told him, I said, go play basketball. I mean, he's just that kind of kid. Just go play basketball.
Pennypacker sees that one come through this high school doors. He's like, oh, yeah.
On the rebound, Warner going to get called for a push. And on Aiden, that'll be his second. 6 now called against Mangum. He did. He said, you know, I was trying to teach him all this stuff and realized, hey, he's late to my system. Just give him the ball and go play.
Yeah,
and since then, Ian really has blossomed.
You know, late to the system. I love you bring that up. You watched Raiden Salazar, who come from Minco there, and I think that Raiden has kind of gone through that a little bit, just trying to find her spot within that club.
Yeah. And it's amazing. It does take time.
It
does.
does.
Not grown up in the system.
It does.
It takes some time. Ball thrown away. Some miscommunication there between Norris and Johnson.
Mangum on a small little run here and got some momentum.
Down by a dozen, 19-7, 4:35 left in the first half of play. Aiden Warner going to walk it across the timeline, picked up by Harmon. Great matchup physically between those two.
You bet.
Bernal now.
Just love all those Warner boys. They have just got so much nitrogen in their neck, if you will.
I think they get that from their mom.
Probably. She's a passionate woman.
Boy, she is, isn't she? Jennifer, of course, who we're talking about.
Seen her at ball games since those boys were.
Yeah.
Man.
And you hear her, too, if you don't see her.
Back when we were playing Altus League basketball.
Yeah. Here on the near side, Bernal puts it on the floor, gives up the dribble, and popping out to get it, Martinez. 3:55 left in the half. Daniel with the screen, shoots the 3, misses badly. Rebound Johnson.
Look at Nate run.
Yep.
Think it means something to him?
Johnson into the front court. He'll go to Morris. Now Ty falls down. No call.
Oh, he doubled.
Yeah, looked like it. And Colton Earls will come inside, and that's a little bounce and a travel. Tried to draw the charge, and the defender backed away from him.
I like that call by that official.
I think it's the correct call. Timeout going to be taken by Hobart. 3:35 left in the half. 19-7, they lead. on the Fox Radio Network.
Bexar County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
19-7 on the Fox Radio Network Championship Saturday night. The Tri-County in full swing. You know, if you listen to the coaches and believe what they think may happen, Hobart and Mangum may play another time before all is said and done this year. There is some thought, and again, you never know what the OSSAA is going to do, but there is some thought that it may be a district that will feature Hobart entertaining Mangum in about 3 weeks.
I don't like the idea.
But they're hamstrung, and that's the point of the coaches is you've got Sayer, you've got Merritt, you have Walters, and you have Dibble, and then you got Mangum and Hobart, and it makes it tough.
It does.
So it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. And in the next couple of weeks, obviously, the ball games that are played over the next 10 days or so.
That'll have a lot to do with it, huh?
Yeah, it'll come into play for sure. Johnson on the baseline. He'll kick it left side. Tie for three. Got it. Harmon.
That'll stop a little run from the Tigers. Good find by Justice. A wide open tie in the corner, and he was able to knock her down.
22-7. 3:10 left here in the first half of play. Bernal in front of us. He'll go to Earls. Now a reset to Ian. Martinez off the dribble. Spins, goes to the free throw line. Now shakes, bakes, and gets
too much dribbling.
Yep, run out here now for Morris, and he can't track it down. Boy, and again, you talk about Nathan Augustine. He is running stride for stride with everybody down the floor.
Senior.
And this guy was an offensive lineman his first 2.5 years on the football team.
Boy, he sure doesn't look like it now.
No, he does not.
Neither does Justice. And they're standing side by side.
That's a fun matchup between those two. Harvin going to back it out near the timeline. Warner going to come out and get him. 2:45 left in the half, 22-7.
Yeah, use the pick.
Tie. Yeah.
Yeah,
he'll go up top to Johnson. Johnson directing traffic. Ashton Norris was inside. Now he'll go to Eshatai, who lays it up and in.
That's just stealing. I mean, that's just a bad matchup. Probably need to come help Warner on him a little earlier, make him spit it just a little quicker or shoot it.
24-7, 2:15 left here in the half. Aiden coming across the timeline. He'll go to Earls. Colton to Bernal. Daniel over the top. Martinez at the free throw line. He'll challenge, put it up off the glass and score.
Strong athletic play.
Ian Martinez with three.
For a kid, I don't know how much basketball he's played. For him to catch coming, settle down, and not panic, freak, and just go make a play. That's nice.
And again, that's what Pennypacker said. I just got to let him go play.
Yeah.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Rebound taken away by Earls. Run out in the front court, Augustine. Nate with a catch. He'll go to Martinez. Stop it and pop it for three, and it goes.
Big shot there by young Martinez. Caught it in rhythm and in stride.
Cuts it to 24-12. 90 seconds left in the first half of play. Jalen into the front court. He'll come to Eshatai. And if you're Mangum, you like to see Eshatai that far away from the basket.
Yep.
Meantime, down in the corner, Ashton Norris. He'll come to Johnson. Johnson getting instructions from Coach Twan here to our right.
Look at Bernal. I mean, he is locked in on JJ.
Harmon crosses over and a reach-in foul going to be called on Earls. That'll be the first on Colton.
1-1 there, huh?
Yep, 1-1. Team foul number 7. So time will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Mr. Bojangles, Bo Anderson checking into the ball game for the first time tonight. Bernal will sit down.
Mr. Bojangles?
Yes, and I am told that his mother named him after the song by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Nice.
Harmon free throw, no good. Rebound put back. Eshatai won't go.
Nate.
But he is fouled and will go to the line to shoot two, I believe, here. Yeah. Augustine picks up his third. That is critical for Pennypacker and company.
You know, he was saddled with too early, and as hard as that kid has played down in there with all that activity, for him just to now have three, pretty smart play.
Comes at the 103 mark, and he is a heady player, that's for sure. So Eshatai will get two, so we won't make the substitution until after the first free throw attempt. Eshatai knocks it down. Trey will get one more. He's got 5 in the quarter, 7 on the ball game. And OT Tellis will come back in. Augustine will set for the final 103.
Yeah, you probably don't get to see this bunch as much, but well, Trey Eshitai has just blossomed like all get out.
He'll miss the free throw. Johnson
him
put back
go.
won't go, but Eshitai is there to clean it up on a second opportunity. 27-12, 50 seconds left in the first half of play. Warner to Anderson. Bo comes here on the near side to Earls. Colton gives it up to OT. Now to Warner. Bounce pass right side Martinez. Martinez spins inside over Johnson. Shot no good. Climbing the ladder, Aiden Morris to get the rebound for Hobart. 30 seconds left in the first half of play. By the way, Mangum fans, you'll want to know, Bryn Woodruss from the Lady Tiger basketball team will be joining us here at intermission. And we look forward to that. Bryn, as long as I have known her, and it has been a few years since she was a baby playing Little League basketball, always a witty and sharp tongue. Eshitai battling inside, puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. Ball going to go out of bounds, and Mangum will get it for the final 7.2.
Bryn has tons of raw ability to play basketball.
She grows.
Good leaper, runs good, soft-looking shot.
Yep, she grows into that body. Look at
How old is she?
She's just a sophomore.
Oh, yeah.
3 ball here. Earls couldn't get it to go, and the quarter will come to an end.
Well, I'm going to let her have the headset.
As does the half. 27-12, our score at the half. It is a 15-point lead, 15-point lead at the intermission for Hobart over Mangum on championship Saturday night on the Fox Radio Network.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At the half, it's 27-12. Hobart in front of Mangum here on championship Saturday night for the Tri-County basketball tournament. Hobart outscoring Mangum 17-2 in the first period, and then Mangum outscoring Hobart 12-10 in the second. And again, it's 27-12 at the half. In that first half of play, Trey Eshitai leading the way for Hobart. He's got 9 at the intermission. Give 5 apiece. Good balance here for Coach Swan, as 5 for Norris. That's Ashton Norris. 5 for Ty Harmon. 5 as well for Justice Johnson, including a thunderous dunk. And Aiden Morris with 3 from the foul line. 3 of 6 in the first half. Hobart, and they've got 27. Foul situation for the Cats. Ashton Norris, the only player with more than 1 foul. He has got 2. On the other side of the ledger, it's Ian Martinez leading the way for Mangum. And Martinez and actually Colton Earls each have 6 apiece. They've got all the points in the first half for Mangum. 6 apiece for Earls and for Martinez. Mangum just 1 of 4 from the foul line in that first half of play. And they do have some foul problems, as Nathan Augustine has got 3 at the intermission. Aiden Warner has got 2. And again, 27-12. Our day started way back at noon with Mangum playing in the championship of the girls' consolation bracket, and the Lady Tigers beat the Lady Tigers of Hollis by a final score of 44-29. In that ball game, Bryn Woodruss with 9 points. Bryn joins us courtside now, and congratulations on the win today. Big one for the Lady Tigers of Mangum.
Thank you.
So I've been giving you a hard time in the last couple of days about shooting the basketball. But you have discovered that you can make baskets, that you're a pretty good shot. Why the reluctance to take shots, my friend?
I don't know.
I've never known you to be shy.
I just get scared, I guess. I don't know. I get nervous.
And you bring up a great point, and I think it's very telling on your part, very honest. I have watched you even as this season has progressed. Early on in the season, you were a little bit hesitant, a little bit nervous. But as time goes by, you start taking more shots, you start making more buckets, and suddenly the light goes on like, oh, I can do this thing.
Yeah, Coach King, Bingham, and my mom have been on me about shooting, and I'm like, I don't know. I try.
So let's talk a little bit about your mom, because I know she is the third coach for you. You mentioned Coach King. We know that Coach Mangum there as well. But Mom really is somebody that, and I say this because I know this.
Yeah.
She's worked with you for a long time. She
Yeah.
was your Little League coach
Yeah.
and has really worked with you and continues to work with you.
I don't know. She's crazy. She's always pushed me, though, and I thank her for that. So, softball and basketball.
You bring up a great point. Mom has been your catalyst.
Yeah, she's
she
always
really
been
has.
there yelling.
Yeah, she has. What's that like, though? I mean, because Dad's a little bit more kind of laid
Yeah.
back and easygoing with the deal.
Well, Dad will have, like, conversations. He'll let it calm down. He'll be like, okay, so you did good. Don't listen to your mom. She don't know what she's talking about, but keep it up. So, I'm like, okay.
So talk to me a little bit about the role that Mangum is on right now. 2 games in a row they've won. Play Hollis again on Monday night.
Yes.
Take on Cordell, if the weather will permit us, on Tuesday night for homecoming, and then get Tipton on Friday night. There's a chance that this team could be at or above 500 by the time the week ends next week.
We're hoping. We've been talking about it. We just got to work as a team and come together.
So talk about those conversations. I mean, because it's a fine line between being arrogant and being confident.
Well, he prepped us for the next week. You know, we haven't had shoot-arounds because it's bad luck and he's super suspicious. And so, yeah, I don't know. But he's just been telling us we got to get a winning record and then we got to get playoffs.
So Coach Bingham is superstitious.
Yes, very. If we from listening to the same radio station to wearing the same socks to hairstyles, bows, undergear, everything.
Is that right?
Everything.
I did not know that.
Everything. Same thing, same thing.
See, I had it on the Wild shirt yesterday afternoon after the victory. Told me I had to wear the same one.
Yeah.
My turnaround time isn't that much in the laundry department, so I wore a Wild shirt. So that's funny to know that. I want to ask you about that ball game that late in the contest, Kaylee Pendergraph went down, and I know you know Kaylee and suffering a broken ankle. That was a difficult situation for you kids. I saw how hard that was for you. Hard to celebrate the victory knowing that she suffered that injury.
Yeah. Well, we ate after the game, and someone showed us a picture there, and it looks pretty bad. It was broken. She's already had surgery on that ankle, so we're just hoping everything gets better for her, praying, wishing good luck their way.
You know, and she was,
Yes.
there's no other way to put it. She was a pain in your butt in that
And
ball game.
She got a scholarship to Vernon, I'm pretty sure. Her and Sydney Schatz for softball.
Play softball.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's like I say, I know it was difficult. Lauren felt bad about it. I saw you kids talking to the other kids, and especially when it's somebody as close as Hollis. I mean, you know those players so well. All right. What about this one here? I mean, this has been up and down the floor.
We need to pick it up. We got it. We need to pick it up, but we got it. I know the boys.
You know who you sound like when you say that?
Coach P.
Well, I was going to say your mom, but yeah, that's okay as well. Hey, congratulations, kiddo. We look forward coming up on Monday night. We'll have Hollis in town beginning at 6:30. Brendan Woodruff joining us at halftime. Second half coming up, Stick and Say on the Fox Radio Network.
At Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Wes, Michael, Chad, and a veritable cast of thousands as we get set for the second half between Hobart and Mangum. It'll be Hobart basketball working on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their road blue uniforms, gold numerals, and the white trim. And they will go with a starting 5 that includes Aiden Morris and Ty Harmon, along with Justice Johnson, Ashton Norris, and the final member of that starting 5, Trey Eshatai. We are underway. I'll get the 5 on the floor for Mangum in a moment. Harmon to Johnson. He'll go baseline inside.
You see all that help?
Draws the crowd, lost the basketball, and taken away by Aiden Warner. He's out there with the 3 fouls of Nathan Augustine, Daniel Bernal, Ian Martinez, who's going to go baseline and step out of bounds. Maybe a blocking foul going to be called. Colton Earls, the final member of that starting 5 for Mangum in their home white uniforms. And it is a blocking foul on the baseline on Ashton Norris.
I would look for Coach Twan to put Mr. Bernal on the block with Justice in this next trip.
All right. By the way, a substitution. We mentioned that foul. That was the 3rd. So Norris will set down. 3-ball. Earls doesn't get it to go, and Eshatai with the rebound. Holden Jones has come into the ballgame now for Hobart. How about Ty Harmon going the length of the floor?
Great pass initially from Justice to ignite that. Right on the money and in stride. And
nice
out
ball
the
fake.
gate they went.
Nice ball fake.
Was a great ball fake.
Yeah, Harmon
I couldn't
did a good
see
job.
it.
Oh, okay. Good ball fake by Harmon. Looked like he was going to give it up, and the defender went with it.
I thought that's probably what happened. I could see to that ref.
Bernal inside. He'll put it up and in. Daniel Bernal, first 2 of the ball game. I think probably Nathan Pennypacker told him at halftime, you're going to have to shoot the ball more, son.
I sure like that kid a lot.
29-14.
Gritty.
Yeah, he's a tough young man.
And they switched.
Johnson out high. He'll go to Morris. A little ball fake a couple of times. Now they lob it inside. And the shot halfway down would not stay for Holden Jones. And the rebound taken away by Mangum. And here comes Ian Martinez. He'll go to Aiden Warner. 29-14. 6:25 and running here in this 3rd period of play. Earls, deep 3, front of the iron, no. Long rebound collected by Eshatai.
Well, Coach Pennypacker would love to see him get going.
Justice off the dribble, kicks right side. Open for 3 is Morris, so put it on the floor and leave it for Eshatai. Eshatai back to Morris. There's a 3 on the way for Aiden. Shot won't go. Crashing the boards is Eshatai. He'll keep it alive to Johnson.
He has been an assassin on both ends of the glass.
Reset now to Harmon between the 2 circles. Ty getting a screen, rolls off of it. Look for Johnson, nobody there. He'll go instead to Morris. Aiden to Eshatai, kicks Harmon. Fakes the 3 and he walked, yep.
A little bit of that Raiden syndrome. Shuffle before you deck it.
Well, and there used to be a time when you could do that.
Yep. Those quick-footed kids, it happens some.
Wish I had a slow-mo camera on that so you can see both feet off, they come on off the air at the same time.
I mean, they give them the Euro. Why wouldn't they give them that to start with?
Well, yeah, it's just a point of emphasis, I guess. Wynn Webb is watching. Hello, Wynn. Good to have you alongside. Lawana, good to have you here. Jennifer Allen, you saw a steal right there and a run out for Ty Harmon, and he'll lay it up and in. 9 now for Harmon.
Aiden kind of give that one to him. Just lost it in front.
Warner on the dribble penetration, gives it up out behind the arc. He'll come near side now to Earls. Colton on the baseline to Augustine. Ball fake. And
on the ground.
Yeah, got fouled on the, I don't know, maybe he showed 2 there. Eshatai on the foul. That'll be his 2nd.
Okay. I thought that was probably on the floor.
And number 2 on Hobart. Yeah, I saw him put 2 fingers up after he made the call, so it will be 2 free throws for Augustine. Nathan, first one goes in. He'll get 1 more.
I guarantee you, Nate thought he was shooting.
Oh, yeah. Augustine will get 1 more here at the 5:03 mark, and it goes. So Augustine
good.
Get them both. Confident free throw shooting.
Very confident looking.
31-16, 4:50 and running in the 3rd period of play. Eshatai out high. Nathan Pennypacker to our left, looking for a travel, not going to get it. They'll go here to Morris. Boy, Bernal and him really hooked up. Morris now comes to a stop. He'll go to Harmon. Ty to Johnson. So you run this type of offense, why?
Well,
to get isolations right there, yeah. Johnson will miss the shot, though, and the rebound cleared away by Augustine. But is that why you do it, to isolate your
You're just
best
looking
player?
for movement and a crease and a crack to penetrate. And
ball goes through the hands of Earls, and Bernal there to save it, and we'll get a collision. And a foul going to be called on Holden Jones, his first of the ball game, and 3 on Hobart in the second half of play.
Thought he was going to get Aiden on the hustle, on the arm diving.
4:16 left here in the third. Warner to inbound. He'll go to Augustine. And a reset out high now to Colton. Earls bounce pass to Bernal. Bernal puts it on the floor, tries to get around Harmon. Slides, stops, pops, no. Rebound Augustine. He'll get clubbed from behind and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Kids 10 of them are playing hard.
Eshetai, his third. And that'll be team foul number 6 on Hobart in the second half. Check that, fourth of the second half. So Augustine, who had 2 a moment ago, will go back to the charity stripe to shoot a couple of more. 4:03 left in the third. First one on the way for Nate, and it goes.
Well, Nate's wound up here good, and he's been running the floor and playing with tons of energy. And he needs Martinez to get going right here in this third quarter with him.
Second one is good by Augustine. So Nathan with 4, 31-18. Midway point, quarter number 3. Hobart and Mangum, championship Saturday night Tri-County basketball tournament. Harmon, bounce pass near side. They go to Justice. Justice glides, throws it up with the left hand, couldn't get it to stay down, and the rebound Augustine in traffic. Nate going to give it up now to Earls. He'll go to Warner. Full court pressure defense, suffocating defense right now by Hobart. Bernal into the front court to Martinez. Shot from the wing, left side, no. And the rebound, Johnson. Baseball pass over the top to Harmon. Stopping and popping from 3. And that does not draw any iron. Eshetai tries to save it and can't get it done. 3:21 left here in the third.
I don't know that Ty was real committed to shooting that one, and might have short-armed that one just a skosh.
Didn't look like he got his feet set real good.
He did not.
Quickly into the front court, here comes Mangum. They trail 31-18, 3:05 left in the third. Martinez on the baseline, trying to go around Johnson, does and scores.
And there he is. I know Coach Pennypacker wants to get that big fella rolling on that block. They need to play through him.
Ian now with 8. It's 31-20. 2:50 and running here in the third.
Good Bernal feeling for that pick.
An 11-point lead for Hobart. Johnson, he does get the screen out high from Morris. And you're right, Bernal tried to fight his way through it. Now he'll give it up to Harmon. Ty, hearing it from the fans.
Faithful.
You quiet him by knocking down a 3. Eshetai now with the basketball. He'll give up the dribble, goes to Johnson. Johnson just so smooth out there, just unbelievable.
Yeah, they're just going to give him space to shoot over the top.
He'll go inside. Justice put it up and scored. Yeah, you could just tell he had it in his mind, I'm going to score this time.
Yeah, anytime we get stagnant, we just go 1-4 flat, and it to Mangum's disadvantage, they got good guards, just don't have there's
Bernal for 3, and it comes up short. Rebound Warner, he took it away from Holden Jones, missed the shot, ball knocked out of bounds, and last touch by Hobart. What a sequence there.
It was a great sequence.
Jill Travis Nippert has joined us in the broadcast booth. And a timeout going to be taken here by Nathan Pennypacker. 1:48 left in the third, 33-20. A barn burner on a championship Saturday night on the Fox Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Anna with Dapper 14 Boutique at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. I would like to wish everyone a Happy New Year and invite you to visit our store. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Start the new year off right with something special from Dapper 14. Come see us or visit us on Facebook or at dapyr14.com.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers.
Every once in a while, my friends from the Kansas City metro area will check in on a broadcast. They have done so tonight, wanting me to remind everyone Kansas City holds on and beats Jacksonville 27-20 to advance to their 5th straight AFC title game.
Michael, I got to tell you, I was laying in bed looking at making a play on the Jags. They were catching 9.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mahomes got hurt. He came back and played. And again, 27-20, the final there. By the way, we'll take you to Philadelphia. And the Eagles, with 7:29 left in the half, out in front of the Giants, 21-0.
Really?
Yep.
Don't you love Jalen Hurts? Can you not root for that? How do you not root for that guy?
He's just a
Goodness
great young
gracious.
man. Yep. We really
Josh
do.
Allen, Jalen Hurts.
Yep. Good stuff. Here's Bernal. He'll stop and pop. Nope. Put it up underneath the basket to Martinez.
Yeah.
And he ain't going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Justice Johnson will pick up his 2nd of the night. And team foul number 5 against Hobart. Just real quickly on Jalen Hurts, such a leader. That's the thing that's great about that young
Ultimate.
man. Yeah.
I mean, I think they were talking to Lane Johnson. I heard a clip talking about him coming into that clubhouse and just immediately drawing that thing with those veterans are just like, who is this guy? Who is he?
Martinez will miss the first. He'll get one more. And he did the same thing when he came and played at OU for a year.
Just quiet about how he does his business.
Second one for Martinez is good.
Tougher than so tough.
I don't think people understand just how tough that young man is. All right, back to this one. 1:20 left here in the 3rd period of play. 33-21. Ty Harmon with the ball. Run the wave to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass right side. And tough shot put up there, won't go. But a foul will be called out of the timeout. Ethan Funkhauser came into the ballgame for Coach Twan, and he got fouled there. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
The little freshman is getting entered into this rivalry and a championship Saturday night, and he's taking that right to the hole.
Ian's first goes in. He'll get one more.
Good to see. Right off the bench and into the fire.
And it seems like whenever you're around Hobart, there's always a Funkhauser.
Well, sure.
Second one is good.
There's a freeway named after him out there.
35-21. 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter of play. Hobart on top.
And my Mangum buddies go home on it a bunch when they come see me on Thursday nights.
Yeah, I was going to say. Inside Augustine, shot won't go. Ball tipped out near the timeline, giving Hustle Earls, and he can't get there, out of bounds. Good job by Colton. Trying to go save that one before it went out of bounds. 55 seconds left here in this 3rd period of play. Jalen Johnson was close to a backcourt there. Ty Harmon.
Indeed it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, look at Nate. He's about in that passing lane.
Well, ball going to be taken away, yeah.
That's caused by Nate.
Yeah, it is. They wanted to go to Eshatai, and Augustine was all over him. Here comes Martinez on the run out. High off the window. Shot won't go.
Look at this
Eshatai
guy.
with the read.
He would not do that a year ago. Rip it and go.
Rebound and into the front court. Hobart will come. Funkhauser between the 2 circles. He'll slow it down now to Johnson. 20 seconds left, 3rd period of play. 35-21.
It might be a 14-point game, but this is just a good rascal to watch.
Oh, it's fun.
I mean,
timeout taken by Hobart. 16 seconds left in the period. They lead 35-21 on the Fox Radio Network.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Of course, you want to win the ball game, whichever side you're on. But the coaches will tell you one of the things they love about this particular tournament, this part of the season, this is playoff-type atmosphere.
It is find out who you are in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's You want to be peaking about this time. Get everything rolling in the right direction, because you will blink and it will be districts.
Unbelievable, yeah. Well, I just can't believe we're past the halfway point of January already. That's crazy.
This basketball season, it gets condensed, and I heard you talking about how this Mangum bunch hadn't even been home.
Steal by Warner on the inbounds play. Harmon going to tie him up, take it away, go cross court. Eshitai lays it up and in.
It's a great individual defensive play by Ty, and then the eyes up and find the open guy.
11 for Eshitai, 37-21, and the quarter will come to an end. Hobart in command as we head to the fourth on the Fox Radio Network.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Wes, as we go to the fourth quarter, I've just got to say, I had the opportunity the last 3 days, spend a lot of time around a lot of coaches and a lot of administrators, and it is so much fun to listen to those guys and gals, whether it's UV Williamson and Ryan Granger from over there at Snyder, or the guys here from Hobart, or Lance Carpenter and Luke Broadbent from up there at Lady. To know that these folks are so dedicated to young people. As a child welfare worker, it is not lost on me how important these folks are to our youth.
They don't do it for the money,
No.
Jackson.
No.
And, you have those conversations with those guys and know how invested they are in these kids. And I think a lot of people sitting up around here don't realize that at times. I mean, they're not with them every day, and you form relationships with them. And
Yeah.
I mean, Jalen was here, and you get attached to him, man.
Yeah. Amy Brown has joined us from over at Cordell. Hello, Amy. Hope you're having a good Saturday night, kiddo. Mangum with the basketball on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. It's Colton Earls losing it in traffic. A run out now for Aiden Norris. Norris going to get fouled from behind.
Boy, I tell you what.
By Earls.
That looked like a pretty good pick and off his knee.
Well, it's the second on Colton, second on Mangum. Hobart will inbound. They have it right into your listening and or viewing device. It's Justice Johnson, Aiden Morris, Ty Harmon, Ashton Norris, and Trey Eshitai out there for the Bearcats.
Well, that Amy Brown, is that Cordell Amy Brown?
Oh, yeah, that's her.
Well, she's got a freshman girl over there that can flat get it.
And Birdie is something else, but she follows in the footsteps of Heston and the daughter as well. I mean,
great golfer.
Yeah.
I see her up there at Weatherford some. She practices all the time.
She's just now able to get back out on the course, had a torn shoulder.
Yep. I've seen that boy swing it. Man, he can move. He's got good speed.
Unbelievable,
Yep.
yeah. Norris going to give it up here on the near side. On the baseline, that's Johnson. Minute gone by in the fourth. Jalen going to rise up, shoot the three, miss it. Weak side rebound, Ian Martinez. Martinez going to bring it across the timeline himself. He'll hesitate, go to the glass, miss the shot, rebound, Eshitai. Johnson will pick it up. He'll push it now. Jalen Justice into the front court. Stopping, popping, shot did not go around the rim and in. And Eshitai was there to get the rebound. He'll put it up, doesn't get it to go. Johnson with the rebound, kicks it out over the top. And Morris going to call for a walk.
Did he? I guess. I couldn't really see his feet. It looked like pretty good fake.
Bo Anderson and O.T. Tellis going to come into the ball game, setting down Daniel Bernal and Aiden Warner.
I like some of the hidden things, Michael, that Tellis does. I mean, you watch him down in there. He is really active.
Fun kid, and he can step out and hit the three. We saw that yesterday.
Can he?
Yeah. He hit a couple of threes yesterday.
Look at the leaping ability by Ty. Off the floor.
Ladder, yeah. Wow. Ty now in the front court after he come up
that
with
was
a loose
there.
basketball. Yeah, it was. Running a backdoor opportunity for Mangum, and he took it away with a leaping ability. By the way, I mentioned all those folks getting to hang around. I cannot say enough good things about Dr. Shane Booth, who I've known for a long time. Johnson with a great pass and an easy dish there for Eshetai for 2.
What'd you say about Mr. Booth?
Well, we knew Dr. Booth from down the days at Tipton and really developed a relationship with him there and glad to be able to follow him to Mangum.
Mm-hmm.
Get a tie-up now as Harmon will tie up Ian Martinez. 5:47 left of the ball game, 39-21, and it will be Hobart basketball on the alternate possession. And, of course, Sam Powers, he was there all 3 days, and we missed seeing Sam's wife and 2 kids today. I asked about it, and they were under the weather. His 2 sons are, I mean, you talk about all boy. Oh, my goodness.
You know, I never have met Coach Powers.
Is that right?
That middle one of mine, look at Aiden knock
right
that down.
Aiden Morris.
That's a big shot in this game.
Half a dozen for him.
My middle one loves Coach Sam Powers.
Yeah. And all the kids that work with him and are around him, you just can't help. I mean, his enthusiasm and his love for kids, unbelievable. 3 ball, Bo Anderson, no. Rebound put back, Martinez, no. Eshetai challenged, and the rebound cleared away by Johnson. Justice in the front court. He'll go to Harmon. Ty thought about the 3. A little shake, a little bake, went to Morris, and now they'll kick it right side. Spin move on the wing for Norris, and the ball knocked out of bounds, and it will still be Hobart basketball. But he does. I mean, you talk about a passionate guy, too.
Tell you, we got, on a dimmer note, you know, I got to see a little bit of that. We went over there, and when we lost Fish. And,
I tell you, yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if I can talk about it right now.
Yeah.
But I want to say one thing I heard during that thing, and it was the principal over there. Who is it? Mickey Lively.
Well, he's not anymore.
Well, he was at one
Bureau,
time.
Yes,
he stood up and he said, we're not. How did he put it? We have decided to fall to pieces together.
Yeah.
And I that was so perfectly put, because the whole countryside felt that way.
Well, and
love that family.
Yeah.
That boy was golly.
Yeah. And you're right, even 9 months after the fact, it puts a lump in your throat. But the love that was shared by that community and continues to be shared with that family and that young man in mind, and the idea of mental health and how important it is.
You
I know
can't
that
imagine.
No. It's one thing that Sam talks about is that mental health, and you just got to have it. Meantime, 4:25 left in this one.
Scotty Webb, if you were out there, homeboy, Denise,
we love
you more than you can possibly imagine.
And they are there. And if they're not, they'll hear about it. Travel going to be called here on Ian Martinez. And, you know, sometimes we get caught up, and you and I, for a long time, have gotten caught up. Sometimes we think that this is the ultimate thing here.
It's not.
And it's not. It's not even close. And
it just brings us together.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. The sports brings us together as a community. And that's the fantastic thing about it.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Johnson out high. Bo picked up with him. And, you know, that's another family that suffered tragedy, the Anderson family. And somehow the community rallied around them and keeping them together.
And we're dealing with our own issues with it a little bit. And I'm telling you, it affects a lot of people. And it's real, folks.
And you can't thank the kids enough for coming out and giving us a diversion. Giving us an opportunity to remember that life is to be lived and enjoyed. And they do that when they play with such passion and play so hard.
That's right.
I mean, and it doesn't matter if it's a fifth-place ball game on a Saturday at noon or a championship game at 7 o'clock on Saturday night.
And you and I get to sit here and almost quit looking at this because it's so good to be here.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just an absolute joy. And I you know, the blessing to be able to sit here and do this, I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yep.
Anderson, the inbounds pass. Bo coming across the timeline. 3:25 left in this one. Bo crosses over, jump stop, kicks it right side Earls. Colton back to Bo. He'll bobble now, get it back. Mr. Jangles over the top, Martinez. Ian spinning, shooting. Shot won't go down.
He just couldn't get it going. He tried there.
Just a night that he is struggling.
That's it. That's it.
Johnson and Augustine. They're just going after one another. A couple of athletes. Look at them right in front of us. It's fun stuff.
That's right.
All right, away from the ball. The ball going to go out of bounds and lost by Hobart. And, that's another thing that doesn't get brought up enough. They're going after one another, but they're not doing it in a tacky way. They're not doing it in a cheap way. They're just playing hard. They're just flat out getting after one another.
That's right.
And you love that.
That's right. Couldn't say it any better.
Knock me down, pick me back up, we'll go back after it again. There's Augustine for three. Shot won't go. Long rebound, OT.
Self-defense rebound.
Tellis will give it up to Martinez. Yes, he did. Lost the ball. And here's a run out for Johnson. 2-on-2 fast break. He'll fire it up, not get it to go. And a foul going to be called on the floor, I believe. Let's see if it's on Augustine. It may be his fourth of the night, and it will be.
Well, the way he's played, he should be toting around 4. That active.
Yeah.
I mean,
Martinez going to sit down. Daniel Bernal has come back in. 2:31 left in the ball game. 42-21. Mangum will return and play on Monday night. They will entertain Hollis in a pair of ball games. What's the next action for Hobart? You know,
I haven't heard yet. He did walk.
Johnson with the travel.
I don't know who we have coming up this week. Watching that one, we stayed home there, and when you and Chad were doing that one, and Lindsay and I were talking about it, the girls dodged it, but those boys, that was a perfect time for these Mangum boys, and they did. They come out, caught them flat, and smacked them right in the mouth.
Tellis off the dribble penetration. Odie keeping that pivot foot solid. He'll go to Bernal. 2:15 left in the ball game. Daniel gives it up out top to Ellis. Colton shaking, Bacon trying to clear space. Good defense by Hobart, and he will get inside. Ball may have been tipped. Augustine rebound, put back, got it. Fouled him. Will go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Nathan Augustine. By the way, at the 2:05 mark, Wes, that's the first 2 points of the quarter for the Tigers.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Checking into the ball game, Holden Jones, and setting down will be Ashton Norris.
Was it last year that, and here's the name, I'm telling you, you can ask Lindsay. I would have given Lamar James the east wing of my house if he'd come play point guard and help Cole. But that shot he made to put that one in OT last year off the glass from up here, it just reminds me of that kid's him wanting to win. And Nate, just a senior, just knows the moment. And he's something else.
He made the free throw. He's got 7 on the night, and it's 42-24. Minute 55 remaining. Oh, what a move over by Johnson. He'll go inside, stripped on the way up. Is Holden Jones. He's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Lamar was one of those kids that we just really enjoyed being around.
How about, I think we talked about it a few times with those little point guards, and he's one of those emotionless, flat, just good defender, unselfish. Just a very, very, very good lead guard. As good a on-ball defender in Western Oklahoma in a long time.
And I tell you what, Sam Powers made him into a pretty good football player too. First free throw
seemed like
for
just
Holden
a
was
phenomenal kid.
He was. He is. He really is. Second one, no good. That's what's kind of missing from tonight, from all this excitement.
They need a point guard.
Well, I was thinking of William Dickey. I'm missing Coach Dickey.
Yeah. Coach Dickey there. He's such a class act. You know it?
He is. Yeah.
Golly, what a man.
Timeout going to be taken here just so they can get a substitution, I believe. No other reason.
Where's Coach Dickey go?
He's actually just kind of retired. He preaches on Sundays. And, the thing about Coach Dickey that I like so much, they've called a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll just keep it here to visit, is that I see young men not so young, and men my age, all over from different schools, different parts of the state. And when they see Coach Dickey, the handshake, the hug, and the love that goes on is phenomenal. It is just unbelievable.
It resonates. Even you trail that guy around, go to the state tournament, see him up there.
Yeah.
Nothing changes. He gets sent. Everybody's
just. Yeah. And he's just
a genuine good man.
You know, and like I say, the love that is there is unbelievable. You know, you could just, it's just so genuine.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm talking about guys I played beer league softball with,
Sure.
and they become marshmallows around this guy. Minute 20 left here. Coach Twan able to clear his bench.
Yep.
Everybody's still playing hard. You got to love that.
Look at Levin, spotted up over in the corner to get that one down, Lev.
3 ball, no good. And the rebound going to be cleared off by Colby Sharp, who's come in for Mangum. Colby, dribble, drive, he'll hang and bang. Shot won't go. Body's on the floor, no call. And the referees are loath to call anything now.
Yes, they are. This one could get rough.
60 seconds remaining. Good hands, and Logan Tacker will get the ball. And what do we got here? What was the call?
Tie up, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. They called a jump ball. So Logan to inbound. No, it was a jump ball. And they're going to say it goes to Mangum.
So on the floor for the Cats real quick. We got Levin, Jackson, Eli Ellis, Logan Tacker, and rounding out Blaine Shelburne.
OT Tellis out there meantime as Avery Rogers has come in for the first time. Also, Coy Giddens has checked in for Mangum. So both teams able to clear their bench with 41 seconds remaining. 43-24.
Probably will bounce this one out, maybe. I don't know. We might get a shot up.
Yeah, you got some
gotta
kids.
get a shot up.
You got some kids that don't get a chance to play. They're going to fire if they get the opportunity.
Here we go.
Inside
Logan.
off the glass. Couldn't get it to go down. Logan Tacker rebound. Colby Sharp and company, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Colby. A little shake and bake at the free throw line. Kicks it to Anderson. Bow for 3. That one's too strong. And the weak side rebound going to be taken away by Levin.
Good look by Blaine, just a little too hot.
Eli Ellis says, man, you got to hit me on that pass so I can go lay it up and in.
I tell you what, that Eli Ellis, he plays quarterback junior high for us, and his feet are quick, and we talked about it. He don't know how much taller he's going to get, but he has a chance to be a really good defender.
Colby for 3 as time expires. 43-24, your final score. Hobart Bearcats win the Tri-County Basketball Championship in 2023. 43-24, back with your totals on the Fox Radio Network.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through, because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Trophies being handed out here. Dusty McAlexander has joined us. We're talking about good people, and Dusty, just one of those that we absolutely adore.
Man.
Mike, always listening to the broadcast, and we say hi to him. And these are folks, and again, we talk about the community of sports.
Jet McAlexander.
Yeah, they are people that I can remember the first time I met them back when Jet was playing like second grade basketball down at the Alta City Gymnasium. And that is one of the wonderful things about this thing is sports.
Yes.
So, Dusty, good evening to you, kiddo.
Hello, Dusty.
43-24, your final score. Hobart wins it. They got 13 from Trey Eschatai in the victory, 9 for Ty Harmon, 7 on the night for Justice Johnson, a half a dozen for Aiden Morris, give 5 to Ashton Norris, and 1 on the night for Holden Jones. 6 of 10 for the foul line was his group from Hobart. Meantime, Ian Martinez, 9 to lead the way for Nathan Pennypackers Club, 7 for Nathan Augustine, 6 for Colton Earls, and 2 for Daniel Bernal. Ironically enough, Mangum 6 of 10 from the foul line as well. If you weren't with us earlier, the Lady Cats lose in the championship ball game on the girls' half of the bracket to a very good Luther club. 52-44 the final there. 14 in the loss for Josie Carney, who brought her club back almost single-handedly in that fourth period of play. And we started the day off today with a victory by the Mangum Lady Tigers over the Hollis Lady Tigers. Lauren York with 23 points in the victory.
She's an outstanding athlete.
Great job by Lauren and the Lady Tigers as they won that one. Presley Riley had 10 in the loss, and Kaylee Pendergraft got hurt, and we hope the best for Kaylee. Boy, that was a sad and scary situation.
I heard you talking about that.
It was tough to see, and Kaylee, we keep a good thought for you, sweetheart. Wes, what a delight it's been.
Man,
thank you, sir. It's been fun. We appreciate it. What a great time it was. Yeah. Anybody can sit in with Michael Barnes and do a broadcast, somebody said.
You make it pretty dadgum simple, my man.
Chad Fox doing a great job, too, and thanks to the backup camera in our championship ball game here. How about that? Hey, we're back on Monday night on the Fox Radio Network on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv as Hollis will be at Mangum for a pair of ball games. We go on there at 6:20. Tip-off will be at 6:30 for the girls, followed by the boys after. And again, that's on Monday night. So for our entire crew, thank you so much for joining us over the last 3 days. It has been wonderful. It has been championship basketball broadcast by Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
This half of it right over
Good
to my
night.
right was
Good night,
championship
everybody.
level.
We appreciate you.